Probably hyped now.
So hyped.
Yeah, YouTubers do well. You can tell in his
say,
TikTok. His place look nice.
You
Yeah.
can tell he's like a video guy.
He's definitely a video guy. Oh, his was funny. The coming over, the video coming over.
That was funny.
Do you do those on TikTok? Where you come over?
Some green screens, yeah. I do that.
The reactions are the best. Those were like all like really good scenes.
Yeah, those were well done.
Man, the Netta scene is just like probably one of the best.
It's iconic, bro.
It sucks because she went home the week after,
I
Cindy.
know.
So it's like, should she have
Because
done
it wasn't really her move. It was Ika's move.
It was Ika's move,
That wasn't the best move for her game.
No.
She was booted out the next week.
That was the best move for Ika's game. That wasn't the best move for Cindy.
Yeah, Ika was definitely...
She got right in her fucking head, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Netta was being, like, such a jerk.
Did you need a sunscreen?
Yeah.
I brought it up.
Oh, did you bring it?
No, they gave it to me in the DR.
Oh, good call. They must have heard me.
Yeah, well, I was sitting here alone and then like just basking.
I'm gonna need a freaking jacket.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
Just a little one.
It's because like Netta was sitting out there like insulting Cindy or doing that whatever thing, and so like she's probably like, okay, it makes it a little easier to.
Yeah, totally. Hey, man.
Yo. You have a nice shower, Stu?
Yeah, Stu.
Dude, don't call me your nickname. You gotta call me Show.
So if the sun is there, what do you say, 6?
No.
4.
Oh God,
Yeah,
no.
6 would be dark.
3:30.
6:30?
No, well now that it's like getting into spring, it stays lighter longer.
But not that long.
Yeah, I don't.
I'd say
think
it's
so?
3:30.
No.
4.
I'd say 4,
not.
4:30.
4:35.
I say it's 4:30ish.
4:35 for sure.
I think.
6:30 is like dark.
Yeah,
I
like
think
pitch, like
6:30.
pitch.
Yeah, like 6:30 is dark.
Wait. When's daylight savings?
I know. I said that was gonna fuck me up.
It has to be soon
It's like within the next 2
because
weeks.
it's in March, right? Yeah.
Like sunset's got to be like 6ish.
Yeah, because like when we were before this, like the sun
But
was
that's
going.
like in like winter mode. Like it's I don't know.
No, but like literally before this though, and when we were chilling, it was like 6 o'clock. It was sunset.
Yeah.
Like going like dark, like behind the horizon.
Yeah.
I remember cooking.
Okay, fine. I was wishful thinking. I just wake up and like when do I get to go back to
nice.
bed?
Isn't it nice that it's earlier though?
Huh?
Don't you like that it's earlier? Like right now?
Honestly, like there's just like these like days where there's like nothing. I'm just like I can't wait for them to be done.
They're long.
They just feel really long.
They're long.
We had some stuff.
We had some, but like I like the days that have comps.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like some like, let's see what's happening.
Yeah.
I gotta rest the old feet.
Like what did we have today? We had to sit in the HOH room for no apparent reason, which was probably a reason. We got some TikToks.
No, I think that was the reason, the TikToks.
Yeah, they set that up.
Yeah, well, like the.
Yeah.
I
was thinking
remember
Mitch.
Johnny now.
I thought Mitch was hilarious, man.
Yeah, Mitch was so cute. I loved me some Mitch.
I love Mitch too.
Kelsey comes back in.
Oh man,
Twitter?
I bad talked Kelsey before I came in here, so that would suck.
I actually like Kelsey. Kelsey was a babe.
She's fine.
If she had a,
She's not
I just
for
didn't
me.
like her game, to be honest. It's so
her game
Just like
wasn't
the-
bad.
She wouldn't come back though. She made final 2. Like she made.
Rewrite history.
Yeah. What?
Rewrite
Rewrite
history.
history.
Yeah, but there was no chance.
Anyone could
But
read
I also
history.
didn't like Maddie, so I didn't like Maddie was like my least favorite on the
Maddie was my
questionnaire.
least favorite.
I feel like if Kelsey had a better like her closing speeches,
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
she got like rattled by Cassandra.
What
she
did
got
what was
so
Cassandra?
rattled by
What was the
She's like,
Cassandra.
okay, Cassandra, and then
And
she's
then,
like,
and,
stop
then,
talking.
and then it threw her
And I
off.
was like, what are you doing?
She didn't know what to do.
was it?
Cassandra was like rolling her eyes at her or something.
What was the question Cassandra asked?
No, it was just like your final speech.
No,
to the
Cassandra,
jury.
like every time Kelsey opened her mouth, like Cassandra just must have been like,
Roll
or something, and it threw her off.
No, I love Cassandra.
Like, why
Kelsey
did she
wasn't
even
for
do
me.
that, though?
Yeah, Cassandra was like really funny, but Kelsey's game actually wasn't that like. She got voted out, came back in, still made it to final 2. Like that's impressive.
No, she clutched that last HOA.
Yeah, like
and
she-
those 2 vetoes. She
Yeah.
really clutched those out. She would have been home if she didn't win those. I don't
Who,
understand why
who finished
Cassandra-
third
Yeah.
that season?
Like I
again?
totally think speeches
Right.
matter.
I don't understand why Cassandra was so pissed at her though. Like she didn't even like directly send her home.
I don't know, maybe because she wanted to be sitting in that spot and wasn't.
Cassandra kind of pissed me off that year.
Yeah.
She was like asking Tim to send himself home for her. Like what?
Yeah, but
He
it's
must
part of
have
her
been-
thing. And then
he-
she would go to the diary room and be like, like I loved her. She's one of my all-time favorites
And
of
you
all
never know
time.
what they don't show. He might have been like playing it up to her hard, like I don't even want to be here. I just,
yeah.
I wanted an
I
apprentice.
just think it's like so selfish to do that. like make him feel bad because he doesn't want to self-evict. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, you already won.
Yeah.
You're not even Canadian.
what?
Yeah. There's
like,
no way he was gonna win
Cassandra.
regardless.
Oh, there was no way. But
They're
like,
not gonna
I thought
pick
it was
a
very impressive he
non-Canadian.
made it that far.
His game was good though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wish he was here. He'd
was-
prank with me.
He's what?
He would prank with me.
Prank. He's a good prankster.
That would be so funny if one of the pretty boys came in.
PBs.
Oh my gosh. Come on in,
Don't
baby.
get her all excited.
And we
Don't
do this.
get me
I wanted
my
to do
hopes
this at
up.
the TikTok.
I didn't even,
I
I
did
didn't
it
even
to
know
Austin.
Adam
Austin
and
looked at
Sam
me and
broke
I
up.
Oh.
You kind of look like Sam, eh? Don't you think?
I don't think so. At
Same
all.
with
I think I dress like Sam.
Same and Adam.
A little bit, but she's lighter hair.
I think maybe just right now because your hair is like that, but
Yeah.
she always wore her hair like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. You kind of give me those vibes. Not any other part of her.
Hear that, Adam?
You give me Adam vibes, pal.
I don't
What's
know
that?
how I feel about them
You give
breaking
me
up.
Adam
It makes
vibes.
me so sad.
You need to
Broke
work
up
out a
like
little bit more,
long
but
time ago.
I don't know how I didn't know that.
I'm not like
I
that.
went to their Instagrams and like it didn't last.
I know.
Oh,
I watched
thought
their
they looked like They
Instagram.
were together for a while.
Okay,
They
remember
were
your
cute,
birthday
though.
ended
There's only like
yesterday?
two,
Yeah,
there's only
yeah,
like 2 or 3
Okay,
couples
good.
that are still together.
Is that
any
birthday week?
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that they're together.
Like, Kevin and Pilar.
I can't believe he hasn't proposed to her yet.
who?
Did you know that?
They've been together for a long time.
Oh, it's Dimitri and I.
Like
They
right
just bought a
after
house
their
in
season,
Kiev.
like after his last
Well,
season.
they're like season 5, so like 4 years. Put a
more
ring on
years.
it, Dan. What are you
yeah.
thinking?
Come on, buddy.
Did you know that Phil dated Kelsey after
Really?
No way.
season 4? Yeah.
Really?
After, yeah.
Oh, what?
That's so
Did they
funny.
both live in Calgary?
No, he's from Ottawa.
And she's from where?
Jared was always
Yeah,
so
I
like
know.
self-conscious about
He
that
was.
too. That's
He
so
was
funny.
always about. That's kind of interesting.
And then afterwards, when Cassandra went to the jury, she's like, they were cutting it up pretty close there, Jared. He's
you-
so cheese.
You versus the guy she tells you not to
Yeah,
worry
exactly. Apparently they dated for like 3 years.
Really?
Oh, what? She's with someone else though. I just
no,
creeped her
they
Instagram
broke up,
first.
they broke
Yeah.
Kelsey and Rahul are still buds.
about. Jared was
Yeah.
Jared. I don't know why he liked her so much. It was clear that she did not
Yeah.
feel the same.
Well, it was clear that she was just trying to like chill and
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember that one episode he got kind of jealous?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it was
every
so
goddamn
cringe,
episode.
and she's
Yeah.
like, "Stop."
Just like relaxed.
They're
But
playing,
that's why
they're
I
playing,
don't know. I
spin the
thought she was
bottle.
leading him. I don't know. Whatever.
He was in there to find someone. You could tell. Like
She was having a good time.
Yeah. He was like 24 at the time too,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Was she older?
I think she was older.
She was 25 though.
Oh,
25,
that's
yeah.
not bad.
she's from Cogs.
She lives in Calgary. Yeah, I saw her at Cowboys.
He was from like.
He saw
He
He was
didn't
on
know
it.
much about the game going into because somebody called him Emmett, and he's like, "Who's Emmett?" I'm like, "How do you not know
Oh,
who
yeah.
Emmett is? Like, how do you
Yeah.
not know who Emmett is?"
I wouldn't have known who Evan was either.
Yeah, neither.
Derek,
Derek and Kayla?
Kayla's Derek. They didn't watch a single season. He's like, I've never watched a single episode of Big
Yeah,
Brother.
yeah, that was hilarious. It was funny when they went to talk to like the alumni, remember?
Yeah.
Oh
he's
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
And they're like, so
So are you really this dumb? And he's like, "Yeah, I really I am."
Yeah.
That's yeah.
He's like, just
Yeah.
to start off, I don't know any of you.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oh, I forgot he made it that
I don't
far.
know who any of you
Yeah.
are.
That sucks because with COVID, we're not gonna get anything like that.
Yeah.
Or
We'll get
maybe
the
they would be on
TikToks.
screens or
Yeah,
something.
it'd be like a.
But it would be cool to like meet some of them. Be like, "Oh."
I know.
They'll probably play up like the Zoom aspect of it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Do you remember when like they were like
Sponsored.
statues in the backyard?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I could stand in there with a
Oh,
letter.
yeah, yeah.
I would be so excited.
Wait, what were the moments again? Because now that I've watched more, I can kind of. I didn't
Ika
at the
had
time.
the
Like I had the letters.
Wasn't Cassandra one of them? Wasn't she like outside or something, sitting outside?
I can't remember at all.
I forget all of them. Remember, I didn't really know what the scenes were. At that point, I didn't watch many seasons, so.
Nikki and Tim are friends on their Instagram. They're always hanging out.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
So funny. Nikki was.
She was so
hilarious.
funny.
Church was
season is
crazy.
that?
Season 3.
No, season
No,
4.
season 4. Sorry.
Ah, they
Man,
tied.
stop asking. You're gonna get the same.
season you guys watch. Whenever we talk about things, this guy doesn't.
I love that one though
We love season 4.
so much.
It was cool. It was cool to hear the theme
Which one?
music.
I know.
Season 4 is my least
Yeah,
favorite.
but-
Yeah.
Gives me chills.
It does, because sometimes you forget you're just in this madhouse and you're like, oh wait, no, like.
This is like.
That's what people listen
Yeah.
to 3 times a week and get like, you know when you watch the show and that music starts, you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
My favorite is like at the end of that episode when it's like dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
know it's over.
Oh.
Everything goes slow mo.
I love this.
Oh,
slow-mo.
yeah.
Yeah, the slow mo.
I can't wait to
like,
see my slow-mo
when you were
after
acting on the
nominated.
couches, I was laughing, and everyone's like,
It's gonna be Ty tripping up.
Yo,
yeah, everyone's like,
Actually going slow mo.
oh, then it's just like everyone in the dry room, Austin, You put me up, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. You want to
think that's
play
what I
that
said?
kind of game? Let's see who's gonna. I'm gonna get myself off this block and come after you.
I'll sit up and get up.
It's so funny.
They're gone the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like when it's gonna be funny rewatching the season. Like
Yeah.
that stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's such bullshit.
Rose gonna be like, Austin, you called me a pawn. Well, I'm an alpha. I'm coming for you next week.
I'm not even packing.
I may be on the block, but I'm still not packing. You told me you said that. I hope you
I really did.
You'll just have to win.
That'd be so funny, man. Oh.
That birthday speech too. You might be 5'10" and 165, but you're an alpha.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hype. Anyone need more water?
I honestly need some water.
We
I
got
need
our
to go
water away. I was,
inside.
like sitting around the where the
Would you mind?
pool
Full table?
triangle
Thanks,
goes.
man.
Yeah. Oh,
All battery.
it's a stick up. Jeez.
Thank you.
Where's yours, Bess? You want it?
I have no idea where it is. That's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Little baddie.
I was
Holy
holding the door for
Day 11.
absurdly long amount of
Day
time.
11.
Day 11.
How are the dogs doing?
They're still barking. What's going on with them?
I don't know.
He asked for
Do
new
they look funny?
sandals.
You should ask for like some.
up?
Did you ask for like some
You want
videos,
outside?
like now on
Dip them
them?
in some Trio.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm just getting more water.
You should go to Austin's HOH room and put them in cold water.
Who
Though.
got to bring tea trio in?
In the bathtub?
And what was the purpose for it?
Blemishes.
What do you mean? You weren't allowed?
Well, I had some oils and I was not allowed to bring it.
I think the issue
You're
is
not
THC
allowed to
oil,
bring
Mama.
lube, Tara.
Darn.
Just said, yeah.
What's
Did
what
you not
was
notice that the girls are killing it?
what was his plan?
Yeah.
How do you throw Rohan under the bus? Because that's what I heard he was
Threw
about
him
to
under the
do.
bus to me.
Yeah, he threw
What'd
him
he
under the
say?
bus to me too. He said he doesn't trust me.
He just said that he was like saying my name and like
He said,
Oh.
you and him
So it's
and
the
you,
same
him
story.
and you were like being fake to me and like they're gonna put me up like next week. Like
he's
that.
gonna say everything and
maybe I'll call him out.
You should.
Yeah, you should. 'Cause,
Letting you win
yeah.
that pool and shit?
Yeah, well he just
You
like,
should, because
he's
you were
like,
the
all
one
your
that was
friends-
really there for him.
He's like all the boys were like acting like your boys, but they're just manipulating you, like they know how to feed your ego, blah blah blah.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
fuck,
he was
buddy.
saying that
brutal?
too actually. Something about that. Some of what he was saying I didn't even
Also
get.
like really threw Austin under the bus to me.
He did throw Austin or just that?
I like her under the bus.
Ah, fuck it, I'll do it. I'm so pissed off that he fucking does this shit after I listen to him for
That's what I was
cry
gonna say.
for
like,
9
you
hours.
were there for him. You were so there for
Shame
him.
on me.
Fool me
Fool me once, strike one. Fool me twice, strike 3.
I'm dead.
Michael Scott.
Austin's gonna be pissed. if he-
Michael Scott.
I might tell her. He was.
Bro.
Bro, do you
he
like
lit-
me?
He literally said.
Hear what Josh was saying?
Huh?
Hear
Yeah,
Josh?
Do you
I
not
talked to
trust
him
me?
for like 30 minutes after.
Do I not trust you? What do you mean?
Nothing. Just asking.
Anyways, he basically said that like Austin came and talked to him about the pretty boy thing first, and that like he was just the one that took the fall for it, and then afterwards she was
What?
like thanking him for not exposing her.
Oh, you mean about Josh? Yeah. Yeah, no. Brayden just told me that he told you that I don't like you. Oh, that's obviously it's false. I don't even talk to Josh.
No.
I was like, do you not know that's my fucking GTHA buddy? Like, get the fuck out of here.
We're GTA crew.
We're literally.
That's 100% false. I would never.
I know.
I would never
He's
say
just
And,
trying to.
and about Jed?
that. No, it's true, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's
The
just
only
trying to
thing I
get.
said, the only thing I said back to him was like, at the end of the day, the only two options that Austin had to put up on the block was me and Ro. And Ro literally campaigned against himself to get himself on the block, saying he'll take one for the team.
Well,
You could, if you didn't fuck with me, you could easily have just threw me on the block.
yeah, straight up, and anybody can ask Austin this straight up. Like, I went into the room and I knew it was between me and Jed, and like, we were like, okay, leaning one way or the other, and I straight up didn't even tell her to put Jed up. I was just like, if you want to put me up and I need to take one for the team here, then put me up. Like, you know, I don't want to like be in that situation where he is possibly going to get votes to evict because he's this big physical threat.
No.
Oh,
Where
Josh
if
is gone
Austin
in
feels more
Mars.
comfortable with Josh going home if I'm on the block, then I swear I didn't even pitch Jed's name, and anybody can go and ask Austin.
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I
So-
literally was just like,
Yeah.
So is that true though that Austin was the one that thought there was a pretty boys? Or?
No.
See, that's the damn thing. You can't. No, Vic, shut.
There's
it's
no
not
there's
true.
no way.
I don't think that's true.
fucking true.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
What did she have to gain
Don't
from
get it.
talking
Don't,
to
don't
Josh?
even let
I
it get your
know. I
head.
know. I
no,
don't.
to
I
be
know.
fair though, like after you talk to him, like it makes your head like tick.
Yeah.
And it just like obviously I came to like Ro came out and I was like, listen, bro, like this is what he said. He told me you said my name, and then obviously we just not. He's not, but he also said like same with you. He's like yeah, like Kyle, Ro, Austin, like they're all gunning for you, like you and Ty, like he said your name. So he's like,
I might call Ro.
Not Ty,
Ro,
not Ty.
I might call him out today.
Well, I was.
I'm so sick of his.
Well, I was
fucking
actually thinking about
pussy
it
little
because,
shit.
think
and
like
then
I
this.
should, because should I call a house meeting? Should we fucking do
Yeah,
it?
yeah, sure. I don't care.
house meeting, y'all.
Are we gonna have our first house meeting?
Oh my god.
I
Well,
would-
fuck, dude.
I
He's
would be so
such a
into
little
that.
baby,
I'd be
and
so
then
into it.
he wonders why he gets picked on.
Just to get everything onto the
Well,
floor.
he's doing his whole web of lies thing again because he's telling him one thing.
Oh.
Oh well.
Ozzy.
Well.
You want me to have some tea for you?
Oh, man.
Girl, let me grab my jacket right here real quick.
What are you sitting? Oh,
Well,
you don't have to sit.
apparently, Oz, you are the founder of Pretty Boys 2.0.
And me, you, and Ro are going after Jed
Yeah.
and Ty.
Fuck off.
You
We
are
should do a
the
house
founder.
meeting.
Was that the pitch?
Yeah.
That was the pitch.
That's what he said to Chad.
We were in the room together.
Because Oz,
Remember when I was in the room? You walked in right after. We were there together. When you were pitching it.
100%.
Shaking my fucking head.
100%. He told me and her.
Both of us.
Yeah.
This is what he told me, like when he was pitching me, whatever. He's like, basically he started off by saying like, you'll never be my target. Like my target's Austin. She was the one that like came up with the Pretty Boys 2.0. She came, we talked about it, and then he's like after I had my meltdown and people realized that I was talking about Pretty Boys 2.0, she like came to me and thanked me for not exposing her, and like saying that she owes me one. But then she's like, and then he's like, now I'm fucking pissed because she put me on the block. She like put me through all this hell, and like if I'm here next week, I'm going after her, and I'm just gonna put a pawn beside her.
Yeah, he stayed up all night one night thinking of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Should I
it.
confront him?
I'm going to. Too.
well, we were all just thinking about it right now.
Should we all just
And then he's
go?
like,
Because
I
what-
think that there
because
should be
Oz,
a
what
bunch
he's
of
It kind of
doing
gets
right
me
now-
fired up watching those videos too.
Yeah.
Where he's like, all right, let's go.
Oh God, he came to me that same day and he goes, I was just outside and guess who I see? Kyle, Jed, Ty, and Rohan all sitting together talking. And he goes, that makes me think. This looks like a Pretty Boys 2.0 situation. And then he goes, that would be embarrassing for you if you let that happen. That's embarrassing. That's what he came and told me. And Beth came in a second after and he said the exact same thing to you.
exact same
And
story.
the other thing he said to me was like, because I was like, okay, so you told me Ro threw my name out.
If you
whatever.
were my target, why
Fuck
wouldn't you
that
be on
guy.
the block?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. So I
Yeah.
was like, fuck Ro. And then I was like, who else has said my name? And he's like, well, Austin said that she wants to get you out, but she doesn't have the numbers right now.
And me.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, she said it was you, Austin, Ro, Brayden.
I thought it started because he had a final two with like you or something, and then he got really jealous that they were all
Well,
hanging out.
that's what it was, because there was like, you know, he like had
Final
a close
two.
relationship with Kyle early, and then he was just like getting jealous of the fact that like we were playing pool together, and then he felt like excluded from the
And
conversation.
the fact that as well, I heard that he told you guys like, oh, if I stay, I'll never say your names again.
Him?
Yeah. He turned around and told me put Jed on the block,
Yeah.
and I obviously did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he said like my name, right?
Yeah.
Because he kept trying to like beat around the bush. He's like, no, I never said your name. I told Austin that you should just put a physical threat And I was like, does that not point directly to me? Like, what do you mean? Even if you didn't say my name, like that's literally a complete arrow at me. Like it was me or Ro. You promised she promised Latoya she was going on the block. She's tight with Brayden. It was me or Ro.
Yeah.
And like Ro's big too, but like when it comes to physical threat,
He's not big.
Same shit.
He's small.
No offense, but I think me and Austin are the biggest physical threats of this competition so
Yeah.
far.
And Kiefer.
That's
And
fucking
Kiefer.
I haven't done shit. I got fourth. We ain't done anything.
I did not.
Girl, of course
Just so
you don't
know.
even need to
I
swear to
did.
God.
Yeah.
We
neither,
told
bro.
each other, you guys. We told each
We
other when
said this
Josh
was gonna-
started doing this, don't let it get in your head. We said that. So don't.
No,
Oh,
really, I was.
That's,
he also
I'm
to-
actually shocked that that's what he came up with.
Well, basically what he's doing is he's dragging you and I right now because we're the only two technically without votes this week.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we're the easiest to kind of go after. He even like went and told Vic that I don't like Vic. which
Yeah, you
obviously
don't
is not
trust
true.
me. Like you don't want to work with me
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Cool.
I was like,
I mean,
okay.
I'm definitely going to talk to him.
Well, I think we were just
we-
all thinking
we could-
about
we
doing-
could
I
call
was
him
like,
out.
I was like, let's just do
I think
house
that's
I'm
the right
sick-
way
I'm
because
sick
there's
of
so
them.
many webs.
Let's
feel
just
like
do
that's
It's
the way.
impressive that he's able to string all this together.
No, it is.
Kind of impressive. He also told me,
it really,
He also
though?
told me like that's not it.
No.
He's like I got more to
I'm
tell you,
impressed
but
by
I'm gonna
it.
tell you tomorrow because I don't want you to like.
Let's get him to tell us today. See what he comes up with. Not let him
So
think
we're
about
doing
it.
the
for a
house
minute.
meeting. This will be spicy.
On the spot.
Should we
Then
do it?
he won't know what to say on the spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Should we do it?
It's your call. You're the one who wants to call him out.
Well, doesn't everyone else?
I mean, what's the better move? To let him think.
Okay, no, listen. If we call a house meeting, like then I'm just gonna come up and I'm gonna say, I'm literally gonna point at each of you and
Yeah.
say, have you said my name directly? And like, if you say no, then I want to see what he says because he's just like everyone. Like he's like not everyone, but he's like there's so many people that have been trying to get you out already, and I'm like,
I'm in.
who?
Then why haven't you hit the block?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when a veto was used on your HOH.
2 weeks
I'm like,
while
if,
you
I'm
were
like, if Austin
vulnerable.
hated me so much, I'd be on the block right now, and people would be rallying to get me out if everyone wants me out so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Like, that makes no sense. And he's like, oh, she just said she didn't have the numbers.
Austin, did anybody besides Josh come to you and say get Jed out?
No,
Okay.
no.
Not even Ro.
Not
even say
even
get
the
Jed
other
out.
nominee. I'm crying.
Alright, bud.
Ah, right.
I was like,
Ray Bay.
House meeting, y'all.
Crazy.
I don't know what is the smarter thing for all of us to do.
I'd be in.
Whether we have a house meeting and just put him on the spot and he has potentially the floor to.
They might nip
say
it in the
more.
bud because it's going to be 2 days of this. I could
Yeah.
be
Well,
exhausted.
he said he's gonna meet with every single person individually.
I think we should do it tomorrow. Let him.
And it just,
No, don't let him think about what he's gonna come up with.
Because that's
Let him come up.
gonna
Let him come up with it.
Because he said this morning he's too smart for this game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like,
That's what he told me.
yeah.
Really.
I'm smarter than everyone in this house. I'm too
Yeah.
smart for this season.
So we'd rather hear the lies and then confront him with all the lies, or just nip it in the bud from now?
it's just gonna be literally him coming to you being like, Ro wants you out, Kyle wants you out,
And I'm
Austin's
your-
planning
yeah.
to get you
The
out.
only thing that scares me of him going to everyone is, like you said, it kind of gets to your head.
I was just,
Yeah, I know.
I think you're
it
kind of
does.
like,
Yes.
what the hell?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't-
So should we nip it and then he's fucking just done?
Did you hear the tea?
No.
You're right.
What is
He
it?
said that I created the Pretty Boys 2.0 and he took the fall for me.
No.
And that me, Ro, and Austin are gunning for
And that
Jed
I'm-
and
And
Yeah.
Ty.
Brayden.
You,
And Brayden.
Ro,
Austin,
and
Brayden.
Austin are Jed
And
are
Brayden.
Gunning for
and
Jed.
Brayden are guiding for who?
Jed and
Jed.
Ty.
Me and Ty.
Even though I didn't put him on the block this week. Twice.
No.
Isn't that fun?
And Ro doesn't like Vic.
Oh yeah, everyone doesn't like that.
Doesn't trust. Doesn't trust.
You
me.
created Pretty Boy
I created
2.0?
Pretty
I know you
Boys
didn't say
2.0.
that. I was
We were
just-
in the room together
We were in
when
the
he
room
when he
together.
told us.
Yeah, we were in the room together, but I
I'm
made
sorry,
it up.
girl. Like that's just sad.
That's like,
I guess it's your turn.
that's honestly soft.
He must have stayed up late one night and been like, yes.
What's my best bet?
Oh.
I feel
So Kyle wants to call a house meeting.
I would.
You're gonna call
I'm not gonna call it, but I think everyone wants to call him out.
Anybody can call it. Doesn't matter.
Oh my
I'll
God.
call it, and I'll just say, listen, I heard everyone wants me out, so if you've said my name,
Let's just
let
get
me
some
hear
things straight, yeah. Because I think he's gonna stew on things for the next 2 days and really come up with some stuff.
it. Okay, let's go.
Should we?
Yeah.
What are the cons for calling?
I can. I can.
Let me do my
Brother,
hair,
let's
guys.
get it going.
Should I wear my vest?
Go.
Oh, I left him in there with Tina, and
no,
I was in there for a bit, and then I just needed to walk. Like I've been sitting for a long time, my legs are getting tight.
I'm like, can I change my shirt?
I was wondering what it was gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna be this.
Me neither. I thought it was just gonna be like,
I actually didn't think he was gonna.
anyway, you'll find out. We just had a line conversation.
And Kyle.
Colin and bro.
Did I change my?
Sport. I'm gonna get him out.
Wanna get who? Jado?
I know.
I mean,
I think Jed's
really thinking of something.
You, Austin.
Kyle and Ralph. Apparently, you're on screen.
It's laughable that we're even
I'm just putting a shirt.
in a way.
I can't believe it.
Then why wouldn't she put?
For what?
It's fucking crazy, isn't it?
Is it?
It is.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Are you mad at me?
No, how's me?
Oh, fuck.
I was just gonna make a tea for
I'm
my
just
very
putting at my
first-
water.
All right.
Oh God.
I'll say it.
I'm just trying to.
Should I sit center stage? Do whatever you want. You've been doing it the whole game. I'm on the block, dude. That's the game, baby. That's the game? I'm on the block. So I shouldn't have listened to you cry for me for hours, or what? To have my name thrown under the bus again and again? I did not throw your name under the bus. Jed, did he throw my name under the bus just now? Yeah. I did not throw it under the bus.
Okay, just sit down. Let's go.
Okay.
Austin.
Let's chat.
Health meeting.
House meeting, y'all.
Go to the other wall.
Who's us? HOH room?
Austin.
Like that. Oh, 1111.
Not seeing what the glass is on. Not seeing what the glass is on.
Tina, take your damn second.
So fast. Stop. Oh, Toya's like asleep. Everyone's like, wow, she's so quiet. She hasn't said one thing.
Stop it right now.
And she's just literally like, hello.
Those muscles ain't gonna help.
This is funny.
That's where the call will happen.
Yeah, no,
Got
okay.
it right there.
It actually did.
Move the chair in.
Yeah. Literally. Can you tuck my mic into my top?
All right. So I just wanted to call a house meeting real quick because obviously talked to Josh. He's doing his campaigning. And I think it's just better to just air everything out as a house instead of individually talking one at a time and telling people different things, maybe the same things, maybe things that are true, false. I'm a straight shooter, so I just want to know straight up, okay? So, first thing, like my name has been thrown out by a lot of people, okay? If you've thrown out my name directly and you wanted me on the block this week, can you raise your hand?
I said it as a pawn.
Okay,
I did say that.
okay, awesome.
But
So
I said it like as a pawn, like if you want somebody to go home,
right,
your best bet is to put him next to Jed because no one is going to say Jed's name.
right.
And that can be confirmed. That's what I said.
Sweet. Okay, perfect. Okay, what else?
And I'll also say, like, I spoke to Kyle and Roe about the idea of me not wanting to be against Roe and saying maybe I should talk to Austin about putting up a strong player. I said to you in the kitchen, I said, do you want to talk? And then you said yes. And then I thought about it and I was like, I'm not going to sway anything.
No,
I said to you.
You did say
I
it.
said to you, no, I did not.
Like, do I think you should put up a big physical threat this week? Totally.
No, I said it would be cool to see your claws come out, but I'm not going to say, I didn't say a single name to you.
Okay, yeah, credible. Credible.
So, like, if you say physical threat, like, who are you talking about, though?
I mean, you're not on the block, so obviously you know where I stand
Right,
on this.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, by telling me that, like, Austin is gunning for me.
Well, when I spoke to Austin and I went through my pros and cons of everybody, when I said your pros and cons, she did say, we don't have the votes to get him out yet. Did you?
I did not.
Yeah,
I don't
you
talk
did.
game with you, Josh, because no one believes anything you say.
No, it was in the pros and cons conversation. You straight
You only
up
gave
said
me
those
cons
words.
really for yourself.
I gave you
You
pros and
gave
cons
me
for
cons for yourself.
everybody.
Your thing was big physical threat. I'm like, yeah, don't think he would go this week. And you're like, that's true.
You said we don't have the numbers yet.
Well, obviously.
Okay.
You're not on the block
Yeah.
2 times from me.
And then
as
can we also
HOH.
air out Roe coming up to me and saying I should win in the POV competition, and then we could backdoor Jed?
Okay, what is it? Are we?
Where are the lies?
No, I'm straight up.
No, hold on.
And then I chose Tina to play against.
Josh, are we Pretty Boys 2.0 or me, Ro, going after Jed? Which one?
which one is it?
I'm not saying, like, you
No, but
said
which
those
one?
words
Which
to
one?
me.
What are you talking about?
And then I said, let's.
Why would I want you to win the POV?
Pardon?
Why would I want you to win the POV?
No, for you to play in the POV,
Josh,
to
you
win,
threw us under the bus 5 times.
and then throw
Josh,
Jed
would we want
to backdoor
POV?
Jed.
Okay, if I said that to you, then you had house guest choice. Why didn't you pick me to play in the POV? if you
Because
wanted
that's
that to
not what I
happen?
wanted to do. I
What?
chose Tina.
There's the T.
Then you would have just picked me if I was going to take you down off the block.
Or me. I chose Tina because I'm feeling alone in the game, so I just want to win for myself.
Well,
But
I
if
don't
Roe's gonna
understand. Those are just
backdoor
two
Jed,
conflicting
why would you not
statements.
pick him?
Yeah, why wouldn't you just pick me then? If I was going to backdoor Jed, take you off.
Great question.
Well, because you brought it up in the night, and then we didn't talk about it, and then in the morning I said, you want to talk about what you brought up last night? You said, not yet, and then we got pulled into choosing the POV.
This makes no sense.
I don't know if this makes sense to anybody else. Then you would have just picked me as house guest choice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I didn't want to do that, so I didn't choose you as house guest choice.
Then why even bring it up? Why would you bring that up in conversation then? Like, why would you tell
Because
people
you're
that I
trying to
would take
pin
you off?
everything against me.
Obviously, everybody knows worst case scenario for me would be Josh coming off the block, right?
No, if you won POV, and took me off, you're also safe.
No, well, why would I want to do that? Why would I win POV, take you off the block when you've excluded yourself from the entire house? Then, okay, you and I stay, but then next week I'm going on the block because I took you off the block. Why would I do something like that to myself? It just doesn't make sense, right?
Because there are alliances forming, and you want to start taking out other players.
Just like there was alliances forming day
Hold on,
3.
tell us which alliances are forming then. Just call them all out because you obviously know where all the alliances are. Because
You're too smart for this game.
Just call them all out then, because it just doesn't make sense what you're saying. They conflict.
Okay.
The only thing I really want to know is, like, with the Pretty Boys 2.0.
I don't think that's a thing.
Okay, but
that was.
But so who brought it up? Who thought of it first?
I asked Austin if she was seeing it too, and she said yes.
Yeah.
That did not happen.
She was literally in the
She
room.
came into the room after
3
you and
seconds into
no,
our
you and I were
conversation,
talking.
And you said, I saw
You and
Jed,
I were talking.
Ty, Ro, and Kyle
No,
sitting
the plan
outside,
was-
and it sounds like a Pretty Boys 2.0.
You said I'm starting
and
to
I
see
said,
it too.
And I said, yeah,
and then
that
Beth
makes sense.
Came, no, and then our plan.
And then Beth
you
came
were
in, and
going to
you said
go
the same
talk
thing to Beth.
Brayden and Beth.
That was not the plan.
That was the plan.
Josh.
Austin.
This is endless lies.
Okay.
Literally, you were in the room, and he said the exact same thing to you. Did he not?
I asked you because I said, oh, we might as well ask Beth right now.
And then you asked her, but you're the one who were coming up with this thing, and no one else believed it.
So did she thank you when you didn't throw her under the bus for coming up with it?
Yeah.
I did not come
Yeah,
up
you
with
did.
it. I did not
No,
come
we
up
were
with
sitting
it.
there when I was going through pros and cons, and I said, I didn't say your name when that whole thing came out, and you thanked me for it. You thanked me for it.
I did not
And you're
say
looking
Pretty
me in
Boys
the eyes and
2.0.
say you didn't.
Listen, Josh. when you said, oh, I never brought up your name in terms of talking to people, I said, that's cool, thanks. Nothing about the Pretty Boys 2.0. That was all you, and you know it. You know it.
You were in the conversation with me.
You called me in trying to spin more of your lies. Beth came in 2 minutes later. You told her the exact same thing.
The thing
and you
we
came
had
and you told
spoken
everyone
about.
the same
The
thing.
thing we had spoken about, Austin.
What thing?
Why are you on the block then if we're so tight?
Because you want me gone because I'm the easiest person to put on the block.
Yeah.
I'm the obvious outcast in this house.
Okay.
Do it yourself, though.
I know, I had a meltdown. Like, I will fully acknowledge that.
And the fact that I comforted you and I told you I hope people see where you're coming from in terms of that, and you're turning around and doing this, that's slimy.
Well, yeah, who else?
That's
Everyone
slimy.
wants to know where everyone's head's at. You're the only person that I could go after. You put me up on the block. This is a game.
That's blatantly lie. Blatantly.
What? Okay.
So if you
You've
were to
lied to too
stay,
many
if you were to
people.
stay, it would be Austin.
Yeah.
Like you'd be gunning for her.
Yes. I would ask the house who they think is the best pawn to go up against Austin.
Sorry, why would you be going after Austin?
Because I'm on the block because of her.
Put you up. That's the only reason.
And because she let me take the entire fall.
I did not create any of that. That was all you,
No,
Josh.
you let me take the entire fall.
And you deserved the entire
I
fall.
started the conversation with
Did
you,
I
and
go
you
to anyone
continued.
else and say anything about Pretty Boys?
It all
2.0?
happened
Did
very
I say
fast.
anything?
No, Julie's the one that told me.
Same. Julie's the one that told me as well.
Let me think.
Wait, you gotta use 2 fingers.
You were in the room.
Beth
regardless.
came in seconds later. You had the same conversation with her.
You were in the room.
And if the Pretty Boys are a thing, and I
I don't
actually
think they are.
conjured that up,
But it's pretty.
then why wouldn't one of them be on the block? Why? That
One of
makes
them
no
is on the
sense.
block.
Well,
Only
yeah, because
to
one
get
of the
you out.
nominees.
But it's pretty convenient that once nobody believed Pretty Boys, then you try
To turn it internally against each other.
Two of
Now
them are on
Roe is
the
trying
other
to get
side
out
of the
Jed.
house.
Nobody believes that Roe and Jed are working together, so now Roe is trying to get out Jed.
Because what he did is he created this big picture of Pretty Boys 2.0, and he figured out that's not going to work. So what he's trying to do now is make Pretty Boys 2.0 go at each
If
other
that's
because
what-
that's his only feasible plan that he stays.
And if I create it, why wouldn't I put
Obviously.
you two up on the block from the beginning and
She
hope
could
one
have
of you doesn't?
exactly. She
Or
could have
No,
put
I
Jed and I
just
up on the
you
block.
knew you
Yeah.
didn't have the numbers. you knew it wasn't time
she
to
could-
split the house.
Or she could have just put up Jed as a replacement nominee and
And said,
No,
guys,
done
remember
exactly
that thing
what
I
he's saying.
conjured up? Let's get him out.
Yeah, like the only reason I don't believe you is because, like, you told me that multiple people have said my name many times. So technically, she would have the numbers to get me out this week.
Absolutely.
Josh, have I ever said Jed's name to you?
No.
Nice.
So,
Kyle, you have not said Jed's name.
but
to
he
me.
just told me that you did.
No, you were in the room when Ro and I had the conversation. That was my thought of like going against a big person.
First of all, it wasn't a conversation. It was you talking.
Okay.
It wasn't. I wouldn't call that a conversation.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I was in the room when Rose said he wants to pull you off the block and to block
No,
for
not
Jed.
that conversation. That was alone in the room.
And I just told Jed that outside. I said, Josh came up to me and he said he's going to go up to Austin and try to get you on the block. That's exactly what you said in
But
that
you did that.
conversation.
You did that before, and then I never went up to Austin and had that conversation.
No,
Austin just said you
Austin
tossed
told-
his name.
Austin- right before the ceremony, you told her to put me on the block.
I did not come up to you and say put Jed on the
Okay.
block.
At the beginning that you said that you were scared to
You,
go
if
against Rose
honestly,
and
if
put
y'all
up Jed-
don't
put up
think these
Jed?
four are now potentially
Was it not
talking
you said at the very
game,
beginning?
it's very easy to go 4 against 1 here. And if you guys honestly think that one person working alone have had one conversation since literally laying low, everybody in this house knows I said, I'm laying low. I'm not having any conversations since, well, I don't know what day it is.
But it is one conversation, but the only issue with that one
You're
conversation.
the only person I've spoken to.
Right,
Well, you
but
spoke to
within
Vic.
that conversation,
You spoke to Vic.
so
too.
many names were brought up, you know? So it's just like, it'd be stupid of me to not air it out.
That-
Because
no, I appreciate
if
you
there's
airing it
8
out.
people targeting me, I need to know. And I'm going to ask everybody right to their face.
You honestly don't think people see you
I
as
think
a threat
people
in
see
this
me as
game.
a target, but I think there's a time and a place, and I don't think that they're gunning for me right now. I'm gunning for everybody. This is a one-winner game. Everyone's gunning for everyone. Everyone's a target. But if I hear that people are directly saying, let's get Jed right now, let's get Jed right now, after I've had meaningful conversations with people, then that is a blatant lie to my face. So that's what I want to know. I'd rather, like Ty says, tell me straight up. So if that's the case, I want to air it out with everybody.
If you
clearly no one says that they have said my name right now, My name's gonna be said eventually.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to air that out because our one conversation literally pinned me against everyone. So I just want to know if that was a lie or not. Because if I know that people that
It did not pin you against everyone.
there was like a lot of names of people that like the boys are just being cool to you because they're manipulating you.
Yeah, I think that's true.
So you did.
Does,
so you
does
did
he
say,
look
so
like
I did
someone
say
that
your
we
name?
could manipulate? I
This
mean, like,
makes no
it just
sense.
doesn't.
Josh,
it just
so I
doesn't
did
add
say his
up.
name or I didn't to you? Because you
did
just
not
told me
say
I
his
didn't.
name.
Well, you just agreed.
No, I
that-
did. I said you were in the room. He asked me if Kyle was in the room.
Yeah, but he just asked you if me and Ro, the boys, said that we were just playing him to manipulate him, and you just answered yes. 5 minutes ago,
no,
you
I
just told me I
said,
never
think
said his
some
name.
people are playing into
Okay, so you think. Again, it's your thinking. How good did that work out for Pretty Boys 2.0?
I just want to know if it's like true or not. Like the stuff you're saying about literally
Ro coming up to
these
me.
four right here being in an alliance.
I don't
gunning
know.
for
I
me.
said I don't know.
Well,
That's
he
what
made
it's
another
looking
alliance,
like.
Pretty Boys. Now this is another alliance, so I'm sure you guys are all in an alliance. Like
No.
everyone's in an alliance.
Well, and also I just keep coming back to this point. If we four were in an alliance, Jed would be on the block right now. Like, why wouldn't he be on the block?
Depends what it formed.
Why would I
Depends
risk
when
him?
it formed.
Why would I
Why
risk
would she
him?
put her own alliance member on the block and maybe there's a
Is this
chance I go home?
speculation again, or is you have stuff? Is it straight speculation?
Yeah.
What are you basing it off?
I did not say 100% to you, Jed. I said I noticed them hanging out more.
But we're all hanging out with each
Dude,
other.
we had a 7-game series of pool, and we were hanging out over there, and there's an alliance there. We have
Because
a
me, Austin, and
conversation,
Braden
and there's an
stretched
alliance
today, or
there.
what?
I've talked with Tara, I've talked with Tina, I've talked with Latoya, I've talked with Beth. Do we have an alliance now? I hate her, but like I still talk to her.
I don't talk to her.
Do we have an alliance now because I hung out with them for 15 minutes in Expedia? Like, where's the logic coming from?
Oh, I'm scared to go up against Jed.
I get
Or I'm
it's
scared to go
Big
up
Brother,
against
like,
Ro.
Yeah, I get the game. I get the game
And so put
aspect.
up Jed.
Like you're playing a game.
I'm just being nice to everybody, talking about personal lives. Like, my conversations are not even entirely about game. Like, I'm just trying to find out more about people, like where they're from,
also-
like their family.
It was also your
shit like
birthday
that. It was my
yesterday.
birthday yesterday. Like, I'm just fucking talking.
It's also weird to me, Josh, like this morning when I was doing whatever in the bathroom, you said you were gonna do something. I said, do whatever you want, it's your game. And you said, don't worry, I'll keep your name
did-
out of it. Was that not your exact
He
words?
asked me if you
I said,
were
do
in
whatever
the
you
room,
want.
and I said yes. That's all I said about you.
But now I'm in another alliance.
I didn't ask if he was in the room. I didn't know if he was in the room.
No, you asked me.
No, I
was
said,
Kyle
did you
there?
talk? No, I said, did you talk to Kyle?
And I said he
because
was in the
Kyle
room.
had said.
No,
that
I
you guys
didn't.
had spoken
I
in
said
the OLG
Kyle was
room.
in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said that he agreed with what was being said, which was
No, I
me.
didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Then why wouldn't
It
Kyle
was
spoken
me
up in that
talking, and then
conversation
I
then?
realized
No,
that it
going back
was
on what he said.
not a feasible thought.
So who was in the room?
It was me, Ro, and Kyle.
So was Rose saying my name?
Not in that conversation. The conversation of him thinking to backdoor you was in the bedroom.
I'm so confused.
So what is the convo you had with them two in the OLG room?
That was pre-nominations.
About?
That was me saying I don't want to go up against you, Ro.
This is what happened. He pulled Kyle and I into OLG.
I was
and
already
he's-
in there.
Or,
Disclaimer.
yeah, Kyle was already in there. He's like, I want to talk to you and Kyle. I was like, about what? He's just like, just come in, let's talk. And he talked the entire time. I didn't say a word. Kyle didn't say a word. And he's like, I'm going to go up to Austin and I'm going to pitch that she put up this big physical threat.
I did not say
And he
big
made it very
physical
obvious that it was you that he was talking about.
You said
I
make a
didn't-
big move, and there's
Yeah.
only 2 other people other than Ro that it could
Yeah.
be.
And so
3 other people.
I didn't say anything in that conversation. I was just like, do whatever you want to do. But then I went to Austin and we had a conversation about me going on the block, and I never even told Austin to put you on the block. I just said, yeah, okay, if you want to put me on the block, you feel safe with that, you go ahead and do it. I'll take one for the team. That is the exact conversation, and anyone can ask Austin that.
And I
she'll
told
say the
you
exact
as
same
well, I said I wouldn't want to risk putting someone like Jed up because he is a big physical guy. I don't want there to be any potential for that. So let's do this.
thing. Exactly. And I didn't even push back on Austin. I was just like,
He's like, got it, totally.
Yeah.
So
so that's exactly what happened. I don't know what he's talking about with
Okay.
this other conversation with him.
Okay. That's the game you want to play. Okay.
What do you, dude, you can't criticize my game. I mean, look what you've done to yourself. You've exiled yourself. You're on an island right now because of what you did on day 3, and you're doing it again on day 11. You're telling all these lies. You're getting tangled in this web because none of the lies add
okay.
up. You know what I mean? If you're gonna tell lies, if you want to put Austin or myself under the bus, you can do that, but make sure they all connect at the end of the day, and that would make you smarter than everybody else in here.
I do not think I'm smarter than everybody else in here.
Oh.
Didn't he say that to someone?
No, I said I think I'm very smart. Like I think I said I'm too smart, like, and think too many things. Like that's what I.
Well, that wouldn't make any sense, then, would it?
No, I go on a lot of different thoughts.
Well, then you could process your thoughts before they come out of your mouth, then, right? If you were smart.
That's true.
Right.
So like, what is the main reason? Like, what would benefit the house with you staying over Roe? Because we know that there's gonna be individual conversations going on over the next day, and like, I just don't want it to be hopping from lie to lie to lie to lie. So like, is there something that you can say that is like a clear point as to why Roe should go instead of you, other than like pinning us all against him?
He's a better player than me.
So how are you gonna get me out?
But like, how is he? Like, you even asked me. Like you said at the end of the game, if it was me and you, would you beat me? Or if it was you and me and Roe, would I be Roe? If you stay this week, you would beat me.
That's not true.
You have done more than I have. You flipped the house twice. What the fuck has Roe done?
He's playing a very good social game.
How is he playing a good social game? He's just talking to people.
He's on the block.
That's the social game.
I'm on the block.
There was two other people.
There's minimal people.
There was two other people.
Yeah, obviously, like Latoya and Brayden are not on the block right now. Jed's not on the block
is her
right
best
now.
friend.
That's a good social game, isn't it?
Latoya.
He's developed a good relationship.
Austin
what?
was just
There's no justification for what you're saying right now.
Okay.
If I'm playing the best social game, then how am I one of 4 people that just happen to end up on the block as a replacement?
Also, why is she put up her alliance member?
And why would she put up her alliance member? And if we were in an alliance trying to get him out specifically, why not just do it right now?
Okay.
But why? But no, seriously, why would she put up an alliance member in your mind?
Instead of getting my target
Instead of
out.
getting her target out.
I don't think he was a target this week. I think I was the target.
You're
this
making
week.
it very
But why
clear
put up
that
her
Jed's the
alliance
target.
member to piss him off? Why put up her alliance member and piss off her alliance member?
Makes no sense.
Okay.
Alright guys, I think we got it. Let's stop grilling them. We got it.
Okay, that's what you guys think.
Let's leave them alone. I think we understand.
Like, if that's what y'all think, that's fine.
No, I'm not even grilling you. I'm just asking why would someone put up an alliance member?
If that's what you. Okay.
No answer? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's consensus, Josh. I think you're going home this week. We don't all need to sit here and grill them.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify a few points because, like, obviously, I'm on the block next to him, so I need to make sure this all comes out. You're clear on everything.
Okay.
And you are clear on everything because that's important too.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
Thank you. Class adjourned.
Oh, sorry.
Appreciate it.
I'll still be like your buddy, but game-wise, come on.
Whatever. Oh, no, I appreciate you saying that, but got twisted.
That's a broken game of telephone, but
Telephone and
yeah, I mean, you just got understand.
Huggy outing. I guess I'll have some milk.
Oh my gosh, I almost had a strawberry.
Ah, how about this? No strawberries allowed.
No strawberry.
Like it is.
Again tomorrow.
I don't believe you. I just don't believe it.
Like,
You can't tell
you
me
could have just
people.
waited 24 hours.
No, man. Do you know how close I am with these people, and you're telling me to throw my name under the bus? How am I supposed to just chill and be fine?
Okay.
I just don't care. I'm just saying.
That's fine. You don't have to
I
care.
don't believe you.
That's fine.
Like, if I was
You
on the
don't have
block
to
right
believe
now,
it.
then I would believe you. Because then that means I am a target. Or if this was before the POV, when she's picking a replacement nominee, and I'm at risk of going up, maybe. But I'm not on the block. They put Roe on the block. He has a chance of going home.
Yeah.
So why would it matter if everyone, you know what I mean? It's just I would be on the block right now if these people thought this way. They could really swing the house.
You play your game?
I'm playing my game.
You play
but
your
don't
game?
lie on
I'm
other
not-
people that I'm close to.
I'm honestly not lying.
Yes, you are.
Okay. When you watch it back, baby.
Okay, but I mean,
when you watch it back.
Yeah, but you're gonna be going home, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, don't just
dude,
like don't create don't create
honestly,
a shitstorm on your way out.
Dude, when you get voted out,
I won't. I can make it far just
dude,
by
when
myself.
you get voted out by what you just pulled,
Why would I get voted out for that?
think about it, dude.
Man, I don't care.
Okay, that's fine.
I have strong relationships in this house.
That's fine. I came to talk to you. I did not try to.
You're going to each person, you're lying to every single person about each other. And then you don't think we're all gonna come back and talk about it? You just told Vic that Ro doesn't fuck with her. Why? Has Ro ever said he doesn't like Vic?
Mm-hmm.
When? That's just a lie.
Okay.
Next, you're gonna tell me Ty hates me too, trying to get me out.
He does not hate you.
Okay, but he's manipulating me by being my boy, right?
I do not think.
You said all the boys are manipulating me by
I did
being.
not say all.
Yes, you did.
I
You said
said
all the
a lot
guys.
of people in the house.
All the people in the house are manipulating me by being cool to me.
They're hyping you up more than.
You think I can be manipulated like that easily?
You honestly don't think.
You
people
try to manipulate me in there. You didn't do it.
honestly don't think people are hyping you up more because it's the social game?
We're hyping everyone up.
Uh-huh. Okay, Jed. Okay, Jed.
Okay. I mean, you're going home, so I understand you're pulling out all these stops, but like.
Okay, Jed.
You're going home.
That's
the end of the day. That's the argument.
That's fine.
You can lie to every single person in this house. You're still going home. It doesn't matter. You can talk shit all you want.
Okay.
I'm not the one though.
Okay.
Don't play with me.
All good, fellas.
Nope. Just the tips? What? The heels? If it's like all that's left, I'll eat it.
Jed.
I just said that you said you would be a shield and that Ro doesn't like me. And,
Yeah.
and that's all I said. I didn't say anything about Austin. All that stuff I kept to
I
myself.
said Ro didn't want to work with you.
I
That
know
he
that's
didn't
why.
like you.
That's why I said that. So I didn't blow up why you said that. I just said that he said he didn't like me instead of the whole alliance building.
Mm-hmm.
I could have said that, but I didn't.
Whatever. Honestly.
But I didn't. So.
No, that's fine.
Do you get what I'm? Did you hear me? Like, do you get that?
Yeah. It's a game.
It
We're
is.
playing. I obviously wasn't gonna win.
I know, but I specifically said it that way, so I didn't say anything else about the Austin thing, about the alliance. None of that did I say. They knew we talked, so I had to say something. I said they knew we were talking, so I had to say something. So I just said that Ro didn't like me. I don't think that's bad out of the whole conversation we had. You want to go play, Josh? I'm going in the ball pit. Let's go.
Pardon? I don't really want to right now. I'm just melaning. I'm not like kiwiing, just melaning. I know.
I still love you, bro. Baby.
I'll kick the shit out of you, fucker.
Why?
But I was saying that joking.
No, I know. Okay.
Dude.
It's a fun game.
Honestly, when you watch it back, you'll have a good time.
It's fun.
Stevie's got a soft side though.
I also know when I watch it back, I'll have a good time.
Oh, absolutely. This is fun.
I am a little disappointed in you, Beth.
Done, dude.
No, I'm not. Just like, it took me like us having like a little emotional moment to tell people that I said I think I'm smarter than everyone. I did not.
It's not the game for it, man. It's not the game to be telling other people you're smarter than them.
I never said think I'm too smart. Which I meant as in like, I just think too much.
Okay.
That's okay, whatever.
Okay.
I don't hold anything against you.
Okay.
Well, if people perceive things differently, I'm just saying it. I mean, if you didn't say it like that, like, just the way it comes off, I don't know. I wasn't there, but.
Then ask just for clarity.
Yeah, but like clearly.
I know. Whatever. I'm over it.
I don't know. Clearly, it's just like a position you're in that makes it like that seems that at this point. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Like playing the house, like playing, you know?
I said it in a way that
I don't know.
I think a lot.
Fair. I think
it just,
I don't know.
Whatever.
Who knows how it was perceived?
Totally. It could be perceived wrong. I understand that.
I just don't. She doesn't think that it was. So.
Fair. You know what? You're right.
It's up to the person interpreting. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Like, if I hear someone's talking about me, I'm gonna ask them. So that's just that.
Yeah.
Like if I hear Rose talking about me, I'm gonna ask him into his face.
Dude, the backdoor thing was a real conversation that happened.
Yeah, but like it's always gonna be a conversation. Like this is literally this game.
Yeah.
But like I'm confident that I can get myself out of those situations. Like that's the point of playing this game. So like I put in work, talking to people, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm always gonna be potentially backdoor. Like I know I'm a threat. Like there's people in here that are threats, but that's literally the point of like the third prong of this game is being social and trying to put yourself in a position to not do that. So like even if they were trying to do that, they didn't do it for a reason because they know that they wouldn't have the votes.
I also didn't. Yeah. I also didn't.
They wouldn't have the votes
put
because
Ro
I've been good socially.
I also didn't put Ro up in the game with me, and I could have.
Well, apparently you told Beth you're gonna throw the veto. Why would you do that?
What the fuck? No, I didn't. I will fully admit to everything, but I did not say I was gonna throw the veto. I was playing as hard as I possibly could in that veto.
Yeah, but like, was it ever a thought in your mind before?
No.
Did you think that you'd be able to get yourself off the block without winning the veto?
No, I was gunning to win the veto.
No, I saw you gunning it, but
why? What the? I said I'd throw the veto. I will admit to saying some dumb fucking shit. I would never say I'd throw the veto.
Oh, I don't know.
Interesting.
I honestly just like don't know what to believe anymore.
No, that's well.
Like I just don't know.
I mean, that's like the reality.
I literally don't know. That's his whole game. Like
no, I know that's
we
the
don't
game.
know.
But
So-
I'm just like. What?
I don't know why you throw the veto. I also don't know why you throw out a fucking four big guy lines in the third
I'm
day.
just like, why? I'm just trying to like think of even like any logic in me thinking to throw the veto.
Because if you're that smart, you can talk yourself out of any
No,
situation.
I cannot. I legitimately cannot talk myself out of any situation. The smartest thing
I wouldn't do it.
The smartest thing was would be to win the veto. I'm dumbfounded by that statement.
I know. So was I.
Whatever.
Listen, man, shit's gonna be said in this house. A lot of lies are gonna be told. That's just like the nature of the game. But it's literally just the position you put yourself in, people you surround yourself with.
Well, I
That
don't
at
surround
the end of the
myself
day,
with anyone.
Well,
I had
yeah,
one
but
conversation with you.
yeah, but you put yourself in this situation.
Yeah.
So it's like, how am I supposed to sit here and believe you
That's fair.
over people
you're
that
entitled.
You know what I mean?
No, you're absolutely entitled.
So dumb.
Josh, please go to the diary room.
Until after.
Okay, I actually think I'm going to go take a shower. Can you smell me from here? Do I stink?
No.
I'll go shower. Oh, dear. Just trying to lighten. I'm gonna, you know what? That's gonna be my job for the next
She's
game.
gonna have to.
I'm just gonna crack as many jokes as possible.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I will deflect with laughter.
And love.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, I pity you tonight. It's gonna be awkward.
And we had been doing really good in our room, like regardless of the situation and the fact that, like, you know, we've got 2 people in our room up. Like at nighttime, we were cracking jokes, having good like we were still.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
energy was still good. I don't know what it's gonna be like tonight
just might be
though.
quiet.
Jed's gonna be in a mood.
And he's sleeping in your bed.
Yeah.
Yes, I think he does like you.
I don't think so.
No, I think he does.
No, I don't think so, girl. He's a guy. He's just trying to get some coochie.
I mean, fair, but I don't know. I see the way he kind of looks at you.
No.
I don't think anything will happen in the house, but I'm really intrigued to see if his little flirtation still continues after
They won't.
that.
They will not.
He's gonna get you that rock. I know it.
No, he's not. Trust me. We're in a small pool of people in this house. You gravitate to whatever your options are. There's a world of options out there in the world.
Yeah,
Thousands
I think you're-
of people to
I
choose
think you're a
from.
pretty good option.
I'm not saying I'm not.
Yeah.
That's not what
So,
I'm
Vic, don't be
saying.
selling yourself short
I'm
here.
not saying I'm selling my short. I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that, like, you know,
I
if
don't know,
it's not me, it's going to be
I think he's
somebody
got a
else.
lot of
Do you know what I mean?
I was actually waiting to find a good point to be like, so do you actually like her? But then all this shit happens and I'm gonna have to wait. Kyle's pissed.
He is
Kyle's
pissed.
so mad.
He is pissed.
Kyle's pissed because Kyle has spent a lot of time with him.
He is. I genuinely
That would be
believe
like
that
if
he
he was
is
throwing
pissed.
me under the bus because I've been like personally.
Yeah, he is
So
genuinely
I can
pissed.
understand it, but Kyle's just pissed. Well, it's our first house meeting. We were part of a Big Brother house meeting, and you had a
I guess that's a
scene
thing,
in
eh?
it. LOL.
They've done that in previous seasons, eh?
yeah.
House meetings.
Oh yeah, house
meetings.
meetings are a thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's our very first one. So many firsts.
Is it early to be having a house meeting?
Yes,
Yeah.
man.
Doesn't it usually happen later on?
Yeah.
Yes, man. Everything that's happening in this house is absurd so far. I don't know where I am.
just like, are we
Where the fuck are we?
Guys, how are they gonna even find the cuts? It's only 3 episodes have aired. How are they gonna figure this out? I just keep saying my kids aren't even gonna believe I'm on a show because I'm not even gonna be in anything. They're not.
Well, no, you got called out there. You did get called out. You
I
had
told
to-
Jed that though, so I don't even care about that. I wasn't even gonna put my hand up because I already told Jed that I said that, and I did say that to Austin because I did think that Jed would be a safe pawn because
Yeah.
nobody would say his name. So that's not me getting called out. I had already told Jed that, and that wasn't like a secret conversation. Because I was kind of worried that if Josh, or if she put up anybody else other than Jed, maybe Josh could get out of it.
Right.
And I thought that Jed would be the safe bet. Jed doesn't, somebody like Jed doesn't go home week 2.
No.
You know? And I flat out told that Jed that to his face. So if that got twisted, I'd be like, that's your perception. And I didn't even try to hide about I've never once said that you were a target. I thought that you would make a perfect pawn because he does that. And somebody like Jed wouldn't put up with that. But actually, I'm pretty impressed with Ro holding his own.
Ro did a great
Ro did a great job.
I underestimated the Ro show.
Nah, I knew Ro's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
Making mama proud.
Smart. He's level-headed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like really, really good points. Like he didn't lose his cool, but was just like.
Poor guy, he's just getting dragged. He's been getting
I
dragged
know.
all week.
That's what makes it hard to watch, but he is doing. I need to remind myself, like take
He's
the
doing it to
personal and the
himself.
compassionate side out. He
He's
is
doing it to
this
himself, but it's
Yeah. That's the thing.
It's hard
like,
to watch.
It's hard to watch because it's just like you want to be nice to him, but it's like, oh, you make it so hard.
Yeah. That is it. That's a real. I feel that, but you do. You have. It's still a game. You have to take the compassion and personal. At least that's. I know for me, I have to, because he is digging his own grave.
I know.
Completely.
And it's going to cause reactions, and I can't judge somebody else's reaction. You know, they're entitled to feel. You're entitled to feel how you feel when it's your name being called out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it will be.
Oh, it's gonna be a strange couple of days.
Tina, we're gonna have to do a lot of walking.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna
Just
do.
gonna continue to move
We're just
and
we're
walk.
never gonna stop walking. They'll be like,
No.
what hour are you on? When's the live
Fucking
eviction?
5 hours.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah.
You feel good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not hotel.
Oh yeah, Jed, I told you that.
I know, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna be. No. I'm like, dang it.
Well, holy shit.
I just didn't really understand what he was trying to do with you.
No.
That's why I asked. I'm like,
Because
I'm just a little confused.
Because why wouldn't she do it?
Sorry.
If that was her target,
That
she
part
would have done
confused
it.
me a
She's
bit. I
HOH.
was just like, how do you feel? I don't know.
Like if I created that alliance, why wouldn't I just put Ro and Jed up and be like, there's half of it. One of them will go.
Yeah.
Like I literally had the power to do that. This
Yeah,
week.
his
I
lie
would've
But I
done it.
guess what his point was that the reason you didn't have the numbers yet or something.
But he didn't call anybody that he's talked to about where their votes. Nobody has said anything about votes and replacement noms, right?
Yeah, no.
You didn't do any investigating to see where anybody would vote.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's BS. Everybody knows he's full of shit.
I was wondering what he was gonna come up with.
That was it.
I have a feeling it's not done.
I don't think
I don't
he is
think he is
either.
either.
Nope, I don't think so.
No.
I really don't
I
think
think
he's
he's gonna
done.
push buttons right up until
Yeah,
the
the
time.
very-
Yeah, and
Oh,
if he
it's-
knows he's gone, he's just gonna be like, fine, let's make it chaos.
Let's make it, yeah, for sure. I think so too. He's not gonna stop. He's gonna create doubt before he leaves.
Unless people just, if he tries to talk to him, just be like, look, I'm not talking game with you. You know what I mean?
Yep, because
Like
no
if
matter
people
what
just
you
cut
say,
the shit and be like, look, I don't want to like
Yeah.
keep you completely isolated or like by yourself, but like I'm not talking game with you after that. That's actually probably what I would say to him.
Literally after he threw my name out there, that's exactly what I said to him.
What did he say about your name?
What did he say? Oh, he said that I was gunning for, Julie was my target.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that one. That's what I mean. There's so many. I didn't even hear that one.
Remember she confronted me in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Julie confronted you in the bathroom?
Yeah. It was very awkward.
When he came and cried to me here and said, like, I need to stick up for the community. And remember when
He was sitting
here?
right there.
And he was like getting teary-eyed with
It was
me.
almost like he was waiting for like a show to happen between me and Julie, and he never got it. I literally was just like,
oh yes, yes.
I was
yes,
just
yes,
like,
yes,
I'm
yes,
going in the
yes.
tub.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
that was so long ago when you were getting ready to go into the
I was like, I
podcast.
spent
was there
so
for that.
long convincing myself.
You're
to
like,
go
he's
in-
not ruining my night.
To go into the tub. Girl, go shower.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Our travel?
I bet you're right.
Please tell me no, it's all bullshit.
Like long ago.
I know, right?
It does.
Day 11.
Yeah.
I was there for that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what do you mean? You were right there.
No, yeah.
There's no way.
He's actually clueless. Well, that's the thing. Like, when he came up and was giving me pros and cons, and he was like bringing up like Jed, like big physical threat. I'm like, I'm not putting Jed up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said to him. I'm like, doesn't make sense to. And he's like, why? I'm like, oh, you won't even have the numbers.
Yeah.
That was a combo.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, that's what
I was just worried because I remember you were saying the other day, you're like, I didn't know, but like.
Oh yeah. That's like, yeah, exactly.
Literally, I swear to you,
No, and I never once thought.
any of the shit that he said down there, not a word of what he said was true.
Yeah.
Not a word.
Yeah.
I'm fuming, but I'm trying to hold it down because I'm like, it will look bad if I like.
Yeah. You don't want to freak out.
Yeah.
And I don't want to freak out, but I just wanted to like air it out. Because obviously when you hear that, I'm like.
Of course.
But I'm like, there's no way. Like right when he started talking about you saying that stuff, I was like, there's no way.
And Beth came in the room 2 minutes after.
Yeah.
He's like, Pretty Boys 2 is happening. And literally when he said that to me, I was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, it does happen
Yeah.
every season. I'm like, I guess it's something to consider.
Yeah. And like that's why I told Beth, and I'm like even if like, yeah, okay. Yeah, he doesn't have the numbers this week. That's like deflecting because like obviously we have something, right? So
That's
it's
the thing.
like,
I'm not gonna be like, I love Jen.
yeah,
we're gonna keep
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
I hope
know,
we get to
I'm
make.
not gonna keep, you know what I
I
mean?
hope we get to make goodbye messages, and we can be like, I'm actually aligned with Jed.
Yeah.
So as much as you were saying he's my target, we both knew that wasn't true.
So true. No, once I came up, I was like, there's no way. Like, he started talking all that stuff about Roe, and I was like, okay, maybe. Like, I haven't talked game with Roe, so like, who knows, maybe. But then when he started saying that you said that, and then like you were the mastermind, and you were trying to get me out, I was like, there is no way this guy's telling the truth. And he's
And I
like,
spoke to the first time to Kyle and Ro yesterday.
yeah.
First time. And we didn't even talk game. I came in, he was jamming out to my
Yeah,
music.
yeah, yeah.
Ro came in, and then we played in the ball pit. And he's like, Alliance.
Yeah,
You'd
he's
be
like-
dumb to not see it.
That's what he said. He's like, they're coming after you and Ty. Like, they're manipulating you guys.
I actually feel really bad for Kyle, only because like Kyle's like kind of been there for him.
Yeah.
And he's thrown him under the bus twice now.
Right. I know. Like, Kyle was actually pissed outside. Because he's like, I was there for you, and then now my name's in your mouth twice. And he did say Kyle's name. He didn't just say he was in the room. He said Kyle and Ro were both trying to get me on the block.
Yeah.
So.
And Latoya was literally saying like last week he threw my name out, and I just told him like, do not talk game to me. I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
Because he tried to make her like the whole reason that Julie was going home and like to stage a blow up.
Right.
And she just like, stop. Never again. I think that's what I need to say if he tries to talk to me. I'll be like, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah.
Please.
That's what he just tried to, like, he just went up to Beth and said, like, I'm really disappointed in you. Lying, saying that I said I'm smarter than everyone. And Beth was just like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm done with you. She's pissed.
Well, the thing is, like, we all know that he's like the fact that he was like, oh, should I throw the POV? Like, we all know that he said shit like that.
I just said that. I was like, I heard that you were about to throw the POV because you thought you could talk your way off the block. He's like, just freaks out. He's like, I would never say that. I would never.
And just like the amount of backtracking, he's like, well, I didn't, well, that was one conversation, but another conversation. It's like, buddy, how many conversations have you had when no one wants to talk to you?
I know.
Like,
So, like, oh my God, it's so frustrating.
because like I've been like, it's just like so dumb because he's missing so much information.
Mm.
It's like when I've been aligned with you,
Ty and Beth since like what, day 2, day 3?
Yeah, literally.
Like you're gonna look dumb.
He's like, you're gonna watch this back and see that everyone you thought you were close to was just plotting. I was like, well, if they want to vote out their own alliance member, then sure, but that's a number. That's their own number. So.
I was actually so proud of Ro.
Yeah, me too. He held his own really well.
He held his own really well.
He just like spoke very well and like just facts, straight facts.
And he's like, if we're aligned, why would you put me up?
Yeah.
It's like facts.
There's literally no response to that.
Did you hear what I said when he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get her out? And I'm like, how? When he said like.
Oh yeah, when I said like, who's your target? Yeah.
Yeah, and then when he was like, oh well, you'd want to keep me because I'm not gonna win anything, and I'm like, then how would you get me out?
That's what we've been saying. We're like,
like how?
We're like, you can say who your target is, but if you can't win, then how are you supposed to get them out?
Then what's the benefit?
Yeah, and if you're like isolating yourself, you can't even manipulate other people to get them out for you. So like, how are you gonna get her out? Just makes no sense. But yeah, he was just like, I'm like, that's not even like a good target. Like, I was like, why would you do that? Like, everyone loves her.
Everyone
no
likes
one's
me.
gonna vote her out.
Everyone likes me.
Like, go for someone that's like, I don't know, just target someone else. Someone that like, I don't know, could potentially be a threat to like everyone.
It would have been smarter for him to like target you or Ty and be like,
100%.
listen,
100%.
huge physical threats. If I win, I'll take the shot.
Exactly. That's exactly what he should have done. He shouldn't have been like.
Why did he come for me? And everyone literally saw him like wiping my ass for the past week.
Yeah.
And now you're flipping, really?
Yeah. No, that makes no sense. He should have just, if you want to make a move like that, you got to say that you're going to gun for someone that everyone's scared of gunning for. That's the only way you can make that move. You don't go for someone that everyone loves. And like, obviously, like, you're like a female, like, who knows? Like, people obviously think that they can beat you when it comes down to like physical, even though you're strong as hell, but still, like.
And this like directly contradicts his whole like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like rock out for like the girls and like the LGBTQ community. It's like you're directly gunning for us every time. Every time.
Makes no sense.
It actually like makes my brain hurt. I'm like, make it make sense. But we probably just don't get it because we're not as smart as him. That's why. That's why it doesn't make sense to us.
Yeah, he denied that one hard. Beth's like, you were kidding, right? You said it right to my face. And he's like, you must have taken it wrong. You perceived it in the wrong way. I just said I think a lot. I think too much.
And how would Beth like come up with that? How would she come out of the room and randomly tell us something like that?
Yeah.
Why would she make that up?
She wouldn't lie about that stuff. She wouldn't lie about the veto thing either. Like,
No,
why would
she would
lie?
pull that out of her ass and be like, oh, guess what he said?
Yeah.
Like, she's taking all her time to like conjure these little stories in her head. No, obviously not.
Like, the point of being in alliance is you don't lie to each other.
Literally.
So why would she lie to us?
And that's the thing. He came up with that whole pretty boys thing after we had made our alliance.
Yeah, that was insane.
Right?
That was just an insane thing.
I'm pretty sure that's how that all worked out. And I was like, LOL.
I actually couldn't believe he like kept like gutting for that lie.
I died.
When I called it out.
I was like, what?
You came up with it. You told me. You spanked me for not throwing you under the bus. Like, what?
It actually made me mad because I tried to comfort him after that whole Julie situation. I said, hopefully people see like where it initially started coming from.
Right.
From a place of like, I want her to be represented. So the fact that he's gonna turn around and try to pin that entire lie on me, like really? Really?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
And like, just how telling that all of a sudden the worst two people in the house is me and Ro.
Yeah. Just out of nowhere.
If it was LaToya and Tina, like Tina next to him on the block and LaToya HOH, would have been the same thing. He'd be like, oh, well, Tina's harboring some big shit.
Right.
She's coming for Jed.
Oh my God.
I just can't wait for Thursday. I just don't want to be around him or near him.
I know. And it's not even like he's a bad guy. He just played a terrible game. Why did he do that?
I don't get it.
And he keeps saying like, oh, you're gonna look back and just kick yourself because you didn't believe me.
That's what he told us about the pretty boys. He's like, you'll be embarrassed. That's what he told us.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, listen, man. If they stab me in the back, it's cool at this point. I'd rather go out having like these relationships, and like at least I like built that.
That's the thing. It's a game, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to like lie to everyone that you like and
Yeah,
be
you
like, oh,
can't.
let me like fuck all these people over, piss them all off. Like no, at the end of the day, we're gonna have to like eventually be ready to like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, everyone's gonna have to take shots at everyone. That's how it
Everyone.
goes. But the point is to get yourself to a position where that's what is the only option, really.
Yeah.
You get there with your solid crew, and then you go at each other, and it's fun. Whatever, it is what it
Absolutely.
is. But like
Absolutely.
these early stages, like, who's that? these early stages, you're not trying to lie and manipulate your own friends. Like,
To that, the fact that he's like going so hard against Kyle too.
oh my god.
Like that's just telling enough.
Yeah, like they were so right. There's like he tried to pitch the Pretty Boys thing, didn't work. So now he's trying to pin them Pretty Boys against themselves. Like it's fucking BB Can 1.0, 1.0 baby.
Yeah, no, I don't think he watched the show.
Oh my god.
Came to the wrong place.
Just hope there's no weird twist.
I also just like, who knows what he's gonna say on Thursday? Probably just the same shit.
I can't wait.
He's gonna stand up and be like, if you're willing to risk it, like da 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 da, you're all gonna see.
I'm gonna get Austin out if you keep me. It's like, why? I don't get it.
Why? Why?
Say like Ty or something. Like someone that's like a big threat to everyone. Not the nicest girl in the house. It's insane. Like,
Well,
it's such a
literally,
weird tactic.
It's so weird. Because I said, even in the comp, if you were to place like monetary bets on who was going to take that home, I was betting on you or Kyle.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So it's like, where is this coming from?
And it can't just because you put him on the block. Like, what?
Because
You'd be an idiot if you didn't put him on the block. Every single person in this house wants him on the block, and then you
Literally.
don't do it.
Literally.
That makes you look way worse than it does by putting him on the block. Having Kyle after you or having 12 other people after you.
Like, huh? And he probably didn't know that I spoke to Rohan prior and was like, are you cool with this?
Right.
Like I said, I'm like, I'm not going to risk Jed because who knows?
Yeah.
You know, if like a Tina or a Tara or someone got like nervous.
Right.
I'm like, not going to risk you, obviously, for my reasons. I'm not going to risk you
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
But like, Braden, obviously not.
Yeah.
LaToya made a deal with her. So I'm like, it kind of leaves you. And he's like, I get it. It's cool.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god.
Make it make sense.
So Ro obviously was telling the truth when he said that.
100%.
He just said like, let's just put me up and I'll take one for the team.
100%.
That's what I thought. I never once thought that was a lie. And then
100%.
Josh was just like, he was trying to get you up. Blah, blah, blah.
Ro literally sat down with me and he's like, so, what are you thinking for a placement? He's like, obviously I don't want to go up, but if I have to go up this week, it's probably the best week to go up. And I'm like, that's true.
Facts.
I just told him. I walked him through exactly what I just told you, and he's like, I get it. I won't be mad. Gave me a hug, and that was the combo.
Right.
And I told him, like,
Extremely rational guy.
yeah. And I told him, I'm like, I'll make it blatantly obvious that you're the pawn. And
Yeah.
he's like, thanks. And then I did.
Yeah. And he literally just needs to sit there because Josh is just screwing himself over. So that's what he's trying to do.
yeah.
He's trying to go to every person individually and lie and hoping that none of them talk to each other.
The way that we all were in the backyard, we're like, this is what happened. Let's go bring it out.
Exactly. Because like if you're gonna tell me that all these people want me out, then I'm gonna ask them
I would
in front of you.
If I friggin' was targeting you and everyone else was like, yeah, let's get
I'd
it
be out.
You'd be out. You'd be on the block. You'd either be on the block last week with Ro because you guys are the pretty boys and I made it up, or you'd
Yeah.
be after the veto. And I'd be like,
Exactly.
well, here's my back door.
Exactly.
Huh?
Like that just makes no sense. Like she doesn't have the numbers. You would have the numbers if you really wanted them. Like if you backdoor me, just like fuck the alliance, tell everyone that, you know, let's get a big player out right now. 100% everyone would do it. It just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell them that we're aligned. I can't wait. I fucking can't wait.
That's why I said, I was like, you pinned the wrong two people against each other.
Can you say too? Like, I'm actually aligned with Austin.
Oh, I'm saying that.
Yeah, I'm saying
If
I'm
there's
like,
any videos.
like, so we
Well,
target Jed. We're actually aligned. So.
Yeah. I was like, it's too bad the girl that you wanted to get out wasn't in my line. That's tough.
So tough.
Should have chosen someone random.
Hey, but look how well. No one knows.
Oh, exactly. It's sick.
It's actually dope.
It's so good. Not once did he think. He was like, yeah, it's Ro, Kyle, Braden, and Austin. I'm gunning for you and Ty. And I was like, what the fuck did me and Ty do? Ty's just chilling. What's he doing?
Yeah, and I'd also be like dim if I pitched the pretty boys after aligning myself with you and Ty. I'd actually be slow, like stupid.
That's exactly what I said in my head. Obviously, he doesn't know, but I was like, why would she put a target on us when we are in her alliance? The only two
Makes
guys.
no sense. Obviously, you're sitting here and saying this stuff. I'm gonna sit back and go like, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you got a point.
Mhm.
Obviously, I'm gonna sit
Obviously.
back and do that.
And I think he just, does he not think that people are going to lie, like deceive? Like, I think he's just very naive to the fact that people are going to lie to him when they're protecting their people. Like, why would you spill shit to him who you have no relationship with? You know what I mean? It just makes no sense. And then, like, it's just showing his cards by him coming in and telling everyone everything.
That's why I said, I'm like, if we were so tight, why are you up?
Yeah, why?
Why are you up?
Yeah. Couldn't
If I'm
answer that.
coming to you with
Couldn't
my
answer.
info, why are you on the block?
Makes no sense.
I just can't wait. Unanimous vote. He walks out. We don't need to deal with Josh ever again.
It has to. It has to. Literally. There was like a fleeting moment in my mind where I was like, should we get Ro out? Nah. Fuck that.
Ty was like, do we do it? Because he's a shield forever. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, Ty.
No,
I'm like,
it's just not
"Please."
worth it. It's literally not worth it. I would rather, like, whatever, Ro, target me. I'd rather that. I would rather keep someone targeting me than keep Josh.
I just,
Because I don't believe a word he says.
even game aside, I can't be around him anymore.
No, I know. Even, like, personally, I just can't. Like,
I can't do it. And I don't want to be mean. I don't want to say
Nope.
something I don't want to say. Like,
me neither.
I just need him away from me.
Yeah.
I'm done
It's
with
like
it.
getting uncomfortable now.
Yeah.
And it's like getting uncomfortable for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, like, whatever. Like, I would rather have someone gunning for me than have someone lie about gunning for me. Because I know for a fact he would put me on the block if he had a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'm gunning for Austin in a pawn. Boy, if you won the HOH, it would be me and, like, Ty on the block. 100%.
Literally.
And if one of us is going down, you put Beth or you or someone. Like, it just, I can't risk it. Whereas I don't think Ro would do that right now. Maybe
I don't
down the
think so
line,
either.
but not right now.
I don't think so either. I
And
think-
even if he did, he wouldn't be able to get us out. So,
And that's the thing. Without Josh in the house, everyone likes the four of us.
yeah.
Everyone separately likes the four of us.
Exactly. We have literally hands in every single basket.
Every single one.
Like, you're tight with like Braden really good.
Yeah.
Which is someone that we were kind of worried about when Julie left.
Yeah.
So boom, that's nice. Like, we have Tara and Tina.
Yeah. I'm tight with Tarantino
Tara and
too.
Tina.
And Kiefer likes me too. Even though I put him up, we had like a good long talk. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to come for you.
Right.
I'm like, sick.
Well, yeah, he's like a rational guy. Like, he knows. So that's fine. And yeah, we just have like a lot of connections, which is really good.
Sick.
So we can protect ourselves.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you weren't coming after me.
I'm not.
Cause you gunned for me.
I'm not. We're gunning for each other.
Imagine in our own alliance, an inter-alliance civil war. It's like, what?
Beth and Ty get awkward. They're like,
Makes
what
no
the fuck
sense.
do we
Yeah,
do?
yeah. They're like, what the hell? Oh my god. Anyways, well, that'll be easy. Next week will be interesting.
Yeah.
You talk to anybody about that next week?
I tried talking to Kyle to see what he would say.
Mhm.
He didn't really give me anything. He just said, like, I think you'll be fine. That's
Yeah,
what he said.
I think it all depends on like the team thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it comes down to having to put someone on the other team, I think it's better if we win. My team.
Because who would it be? It'd be either like
It would have to be like, it just,
Bacon,
because
Kara.
you would, like, yeah, because like you wouldn't want to put up Latoya
No.
or me
No.
or Braden.
No.
So it really limits you.
To
It'd
keep
be
her
Ro
involved.
and Keeper again, and then boom, Keeper hates you now. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Ro probably hates you. You're good.
Well, I can't play.
Exactly. Oh, you can't even play.
I can't
Fuck.
play.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm not so true. But yeah, I just feel like if so, ideally in my mind, Latoya wins because then
Yeah.
she can put up and she doesn't care.
Yeah, true. And,
So-
and I feel like if Latoya does anything, people are just going to be like,
Yeah,
oh, well,
yeah,
okay,
good move.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just talked about you. Saying how you're such a fucking snake.
I was just telling him all about our alliance.
Oh, yeah. I feel bad for him, but it's just.
Well, yeah, but it's not like personal. It's literally just like, it's the game. And it's just like, if you're gonna tell me all these people are saying my name, and I'm gonna ask them in front of you.
So did he actually tell you that I was gunning for you?
He said like, first of all, he started out by saying all those guys that are like being buddy with you are plotting. They're like manipulating you. And then and then he said like that conversation with you and Ro, he's like they were trying to like throw your name out as putting you on the block instead of Ro.
That's so weird because when I asked him in front of everyone, I said, "Have I ever said Jed's name to you?" He said, "No."
And then right after he says I ask him about the manipulation thing. He says yes. So he's just like he's running in circles.
I legit was probably listened to him in that OLG room for 45 minutes, laying there with my eyes closed. Didn't say a word. And then that's when me and Ro told you in the hot tub.
Yeah, exactly.
A big
right after.
A big target, not against Ro.
Right.
And he obviously said the exact same words to me.
Yeah. And you keep saying like, oh, like I never said your name directly, and I was like, if that isn't the most like obvious thing I've ever heard, like.
He could be like, I don't know, someone with a thigh tattoo.
Yeah.
Someone
that's
with a
light.
thigh tattoo.
Someone that's light skinned.
Yeah, like you don't have to say people's name for people to know what you're talking
Exactly. So just by saying like, I didn't say your name. Yeah, maybe you didn't say it directly, but you knew it was between me and Ro. She made a deal with Latoya. Why would you break that?
And saying physical threat, like you look at
Physical threat, yeah.
It's you and Latoya's also jacked.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Too.
Exactly. So even if it's Latoya that he's saying his name, like that's equally as bad.
Yeah. Hopefully, like I don't know. Hopefully, we weren't too big of assholes.
I don't think so though, because I think he was just trying to throw everyone under the bus, and you guys were literally just being like, nothing here adds up. Like I don't think anyone was saying anything personal.
There was really not one personal attack. It was just.
I said something personal the first time. I wanted to retract it.
What'd you say?
It came out of my mouth before everyone was there. I was just like, you can't. I was like, you fucking sit there and cry to me for 6 hours, and then you keep saying my name. I don't get it.
It's like that's also valid.
But that's
though.
valid.
Yeah.
Because he, the same thing with me. I tried to like be kind of there for him in the first week and just be like, I hope people see where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm enemy number one.
I get the game moves, but it's just like it's almost like
He
for
picked
me,
too many people for it.
and for me it was like he was taking advantage of thinking maybe like I wouldn't call him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he literally told me all that stuff in hopes that I wouldn't say anything to anyone.
Yeah.
Whereas if I hear my name is being called that many times, why would I not say something? That means I'm in jeopardy then, because I need to figure it out.
Yeah.
So why not call it out in front of him and you tell me who said it? So, and then if you can't, then I know you're lying. And that's basically just what happened. Like,
I was hoping he was going to say yes when I asked him if I'd ever said your name. But like, why would you say no? You always have to say yes.
yeah. So you just admitted to lying to me. So now what do I, like, what else? Like, he also said that Ro told you to put me on the block, which is a blatant lie.
Blatant lie. Ro literally came in. He's like, so.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, so.
Yeah, it's just
too much, man. Like,
doesn't
yeah,
add
respect the game moves, but don't expect no one to like say anything about these individual conversations. Like, he's gonna have conversations with everyone over the next couple of days and just lie about each other.
Mhm.
Do you think he's going to keep going?
I think he's toast. Latoya thinks he's going to keep going.
I think he'll keep going because he just has no shame, so he'll probably just keep going. I think so. He even said, he's like, you couldn't wait 24 hours before doing this. Like, I had more stuff to tell you tomorrow. And I was like, well, then why didn't you just tell me it today then? Like,
because you had to think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to create it.
Yeah, he's like,
What else could I
you won't want to sleep in that room for 2 nights, knowing the stuff I'm gonna tell you, like with Ro. And I was like, all right, man. Like,
It's so, the thing is, I think he's really also with me and Ro. Those are like the two wrong people because I don't think Ro's really like doing anything super polarizing and neither am I.
yeah,
Like if Ro pulled him off the block,
yeah,
he would have 10 people coming after him next week.
Ro.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Ro just said that. He's like, if I pulled him off the block, I'd be enemy number 1, because you literally just went against the house for no reason.
So like if either Ro or Josh didn't win HOH the following week, Ro would be up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd even put him up.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been one of the dumbest moves. Like that part, he was spiraling. When he said, like,
Spiraling.
yeah, he was spiraling there. When he said, pick me as the vote or whatever, pick me as the veto and I'll win and take you off. Like, what? That was bad.
And none of it made sense. None of it did.
No.
If he picked like one lie and stuck
Just
to
ran
it,
with it, yeah.
like maybe. But that was just too much.
Yeah, there's so much going on.
I think if he tries again, I'm just going to be like, listen, I'm really over it. Like, I really can't talk any further with you.
Yeah. He's like, oh, you're gonna watch this back and just be mad that you didn't listen to me.
That's what he told me about the pretty boys.
That's what he said?
Yeah. He's like, you're gonna watch.
Still? Like right now?
No, he told me about that when he told me about the pretty boys. He was like, it'll be embarrassing for you. That's what he told me. I'm like, oh.
I mean, that's a fine game move, but he should have just stuck with it.
You should have stuck with that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was,
Should have just ran with it.
You gotta just choose one and really
Because
go
it'd
hard.
been perfect for him to run with it right now. Ro is sitting next to him.
Exactly.
So this is a chance to get one of the pretty boys out.
Exactly. He could have just stuck with that one lie.
And it would have been.
Would have been perfect for him.
And people might have believed it.
But you don't just start going and tell Vic that Ro like hates you. Like what?
Rohan hates you.
Yeah. Why? What has Vic done to him?
Yeah, he just should have stuck with the one. Ugh, I feel bad for him.
I feel bad for him, but I told him after, I'm like, man, this is nothing personal, but like if you just tell me that all these people are saying my name, I'm gonna ask them about it. Like, don't expect me to not say anything.
Yeah.
Like, it just is what it is. Like, that's just the game. And like, I don't think you've played a great game so far.
No. I'm too smart, he says.
Yeah. And then he tries to tell Beth that he didn't say that, and Beth just was like, okay, shut up now. I didn't lie to the whole house about something you said.
Like, why would you make that up? Makes no sense. So dumb.
That's crazy, man. It's just got to be cut and dry.
Mm-hmm.
Braden's pissed.
Braden?
Ro is pissed. Kiefer's confused.
Is Braden pissed?
Yeah, he's just like, I'm done with it.
Ro actually had some fire lines there, I'm not gonna lie.
Ro held it down.
He was spitting some facts. Those are like the kind of guys you can't really argue with because they're so intellectual.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like articulate, like they don't even swear. And then you're like, that's a good answer.
Oh, well, we can just be nice to him for the next 2 days before he goes.
I'm fine.
Yo. Yeah, like there's no need to be like a bully. I don't want to be a bully or anything. I just want to air it out. If people are saying things.
You didn't bully at all.
No.
I didn't think anyone did.
No.
Do you think I was an asshole?
No, you were asking
No?
me a fucking question.
I literally think that like if you can say something like that in the privacy of a one-on-one chat about other people, then you can say it in front of everyone.
Yeah, like for me, like if people are throwing my name out or something bad gets said about me, it's gonna be because of something I did, not because someone's trying to save himself in the game.
Right.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd honestly respect it more if he didn't just keep coming up to me and being like, I'm gonna go stir it up, and I'm like, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah,
and
I know.
then he's like, I'm not gonna say your name because I already crossed you guys once. And I was like, okay, whatever, do whatever you want.
He's going home. It's fine. But I feel bad, like Braden was just saying downstairs, as far as game, he's done.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, if he wants to talk, wants to hang, fine. But if it's about game, I'm out.
Yeah.
Out. You don't got my vote, buddy. I'm sorry.
It's just how it is, man. Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah. I feel fine because if any of it made sense, maybe I'd be worried.
It really made no fucking sense.
But none of
Some
it
of
made
it is
any sense.
confusing.
There's just too many lies at once. Like, you need to just choose one and just really, really roll with it, and like try to support it with as many other lies as possible, but not about different people.
Imagine making an alliance and putting one of the members out the first week you made the alliance.
That makes no
Okay,
sense.
we're an alliance. Break. You're on the block.
Exactly.
And the guy we're trying to get out, you're safe.
My target?
So not only may
That's
we
quite the mind
not
fuck.
only may we
That's some
exactly
fucking smart thinking.
That's smart.
You guys smarter than this game.
Not only are we losing an alliance member, but we're giving strength to the target.
That's
Like,
my plan.
I'm done.
That's how I'm going to win the game.
I love that.
I'm going to get rid of my alliance, keep all of my targets. That's my plan.
No one's ever done it before.
That's
it can work.
smart. It might work.
It's my big play.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and the other alliance I made up, PB2, I'm not going to put them on the block.
PB2.
No way.
I'm not putting them on the block. I'm
PB2.
just going to let them sit there.
It's just outrageous. Oh man.
So you just talked to him?
Yeah, I did. I pulled him aside because.
You talked to Josh?
Yeah, I just did. I just felt really bad because I walked out and he's like, "Don't say anything," and I'm like, "Yo, of course I'm not gonna say anything." I come to the backyard, like the row thing, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
So I just had to go back and be like, "Man, I'm so sorry. Like I thought I could keep it to myself, but the row thing really pissed me off. I had to say something."
Yeah. That's fair. Like, that's what I told him. I was like, I know we talked in private, but if you're going to tell me that everyone's gunning for me, I'm going to say it.
You have to,
like,
yeah.
I'm just going to sit back.
Thank you.
Nope.
No.
But yeah, like, you can't tell someone like something like that and expect them to just shut up.
Yeah, I literally went out there, I look at Ro, and he smiles at me, and I'm like, don't fucking smile.
Yeah.
Like,
He's gonna hold this vendetta inside. Like, no, you're gonna call them out. Like, that's just how it is.
I need to know if it was true. Like, I don't know.
Like, if you tell someone something in this game, you have to expect that you're telling the person you're talking about because they're gonna tell them.
Yeah, like, I can keep a lot of secrets, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But when it's coming from Josh, you like that.
No, yeah. Like, it's different if you're trusting someone, but.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I think maybe that's kind of what he wanted, is that meeting. Because he knows that everyone's going to say things. I just don't think the meeting went as planned for him.
Yeah.
He kept it calm, cool, and collected, I feel like. Ish.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just how he is. Like, he has no ability to, like, really blow it.
Yeah.
Blow up.
How can you? You got nothing, man.
No.
Oh, boy.
It's all good, though.
No, it's totally fine. Makes this week a little smoother.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll make like the next couple days more awkward or less awkward.
I think if we can all just be, like, just realize he really just fucked up his game and able to move on, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Like, not one part of me hates him as an individual.
No, he's hilarious.
I just don't like his game strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, I don't like how I was involved in it, you know?
Yeah.
So.
His strategy is to be the biggest target in the house, so
Right.
it would be dumb to send him home.
Exactly, that's his strategy.
Okay.
And in doing so, it just really pisses a lot of people off. So,
Mhm.
that's just how it is.
Mhm.
Do I think I could have a fun conversation with him outside the house? 100%. First day, I thought he was really cool.
Me too.
He was the
And then
first person I hugged.
Literally, he came in walking right behind me.
Dang.
So, I never had any predisposition, pre-assumptions, anything.
Mhm.
This was all done through his own game. So,
Yeah.
I hate to see someone be isolated, and I don't want to isolate anybody. But
Like, I feel like he's talking right now to Tina and Latoya at the top of the stairs. Like, I think he's just ready to he doesn't want, I don't think he's talking game or anything, but at least he's not.
yeah,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? He
100%.
went and filled up his water bottle, and it's like, let's move on.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm down. I'm not just gonna talk to him.
I'm down. I'm down too. Like fuck, you're done. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what?
it is what it
You
is.
tried a ting?
You tried it. didn't
Tried
work.
a ting.
I mean, everyone's gonna try something, right, to save their own game. It didn't work.
Yeah.
100%. Sometimes it does work.
All right.
Who knows?
If I ever were to try a ting, it would be a house meeting where I played my case. Like, that's the way I would go.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know? Just like you did, but instead of, like, it would be like why I should.
Like you'd be the one, yeah.
Like,
He
why.
had some cool moments.
Yeah, yeah.
On the
Like, you
show.
guys remember when I showed you my ting?
Yeah, exactly. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Don't forget. You need a reminder?
You guys remember.
First point.
Vic.
You're really gonna make the girl that showed her titties on national television.
That's really going to be it. Yo, if I ever get like evicted on the live eviction, I'm doing it. That's my promise
Oh
to myself.
my
titties?
God.
That's my promise to
can't-
If it's
myself.
the live eviction,
You can't pull out your titties.
if it's the
on
instant
TV.
eviction, watch me. Watch me.
They can still blur it. That's hilarious.
Victoria, stop that.
Victoria, don't even think about it.
No.
No.
No. That would be iconic.
Yeah, I'm looking for an iconic moment, man.
Oh my God.
Victoria, no.
Oh, big brother.
I love it. That's funny.
Well, I'm happy for you guys that you guys had a chance to clear the air, because, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't want to be walking around the house like, what the hell? Who's saying what this?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you got to clear up.
I think it was a good idea to nip it in the butt. I know we were thinking about what we should do. I think this kind of was the best
Yeah.
case scenario, because now it's like,
Well, it would have just been 2 days of him like going to
Keep going,
one-on-one with people and just talking about other people. So it's like if you want to say it, you might as well just say it.
And eventually, I think someone would have gotten nervous.
Yeah, 100%.
you know, I was like, why does the role like, what did
Exactly.
I do? What
Like,
did
my
I do?
initial thought was, shit, maybe.
What do you
Rose-
say? Like he doesn't like you as a person? That's what he's saying?
No, he said that like something about Ro doesn't trust me, like.
Oh,
something
okay.
like
Well,
that,
he told me that Austin doesn't trust me.
You?
Nice.
Jesus.
Nice.
Oh man,
You're just a
You
you're just a
just-
terrible person.
I'm just a terror in the house,
Look at
guys.
that face.
She's just a devil.
I see it. Yeah.
Oh
It's me.
Imagine at the
This
very
is all.
end.
This is all an act.
She pulls it off at the end.
Could you imagine? You're like ugly underneath.
Yeah. Oh my
Red eyes,
God.
fucking.
And I'm like, I hated Kyle. Jed was my target. I hate Victoria.
Why am I involved in so damn much?
That's what we were saying before. We're like, Kyle doesn't even like talk any shit. And he's like the most dragged guy in here.
I don't like to hear that.
It's pretty funny.
The most dragged guy.
That's why I was just like, you think, like, fuck, I'm not going to be taken advantage of. Like, fuck off, Josh.
Oh, absolutely not. Don't take my kindness for weakness.
No, exactly.
Absolutely.
I can snap. You got a fucking 10% of it, Josh. Better not do anything else.
Just wait till these hogs are healed.
You're lucky, bro.
You're okay, I gotta stay sitting down right now.
Okie dokie.
Hmm?
I said okie dokie.
I'm just going to chill here for a bit.
Enjoy the tunes.
Yes.
I'm good. I'm good, I'm good. Hello. Oh, you made a big batch.
Beth made it, Beth got called to the DR, made a cook.
Oh. Oh, she just got called.
Yeah. I think she was starving.
Nice.
And she was ready to just.
Changed, I think. Get some more comfy clothes on.
Yeah, sure.
Is it? You think it's early?
And today,
No, this movie
other
is-
than like,
In the house.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
It's annoying.
It's just annoying.
But I was shocked.
Like, I feel like the rest of the lies, I'm like, okay, like, really pull out thin air. But
Say that like, you thanked him.
for not outing me,
Yeah, he's like, as soon as I walked into that room, you said thank you to me.
literally. Because, like, I
Like
said,
what?
like, when he brought up that whole pretty boys thing, obviously I sat back and I'm like, oh, yeah, like, obviously. Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I've seen them.
do you know what I
hang
mean?
out.
Like, if someone came up to you and was like, "Oh, look at these five guys hanging out."
Yeah, and you obviously sit and you're like, oh, yeah, like, obviously, like, you have to think about those things and they do hang out. But in no way, shape, or form did I ever start that.
No.
Nor did I run with
I don't
it.
think you did.
Nor did I run with it ever. And
That's what I don't understand.
And when he was talking about the thank you thing, he's like, oh, like, don't worry, in my running around and saying people's names, I didn't say your name. I'm like, thanks. That's it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't add up.
No.
Or like the how we're all in an alliance trying to get Jet out, but then we don't get Jet out.
And I put up my alliance member.
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
Smell burning things.
No, I'm just like, oh, what to eat now?
Were those slop burgers okay when they were cold?
Yeah, they were good. I threw it in the microwave for a minute.
See, I wasn't sure if in the microwave it tasted good,
It was fine, totally. I stacked it with condiments.
or if it would just get like super mushy.
It was,
Still tasty.
yes,
Docked.
it still did the trick.
Even though it's not great, it's not the pizza from yesterday
No.
or the salad.
That was so clutch. Needed that break.
A nice little beer.
Yes.
Really did hit. Peanut butter jelly time. Ooh. You feeling stuffed? Or could you still go for another one? There's like little scraps, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll have it.
The ones that fell apart, I'm like,
Thanks.
eat it up.
That's it, though.
Because I'm like, there's still these.
I'm really enjoying this.
You really are. Sorry. How about you?
Rohan, you kill me.
Someone has to enjoy them, so I'm glad you do. It's not gonna be me. What are you gonna eat for dinner, Austin?
I don't know, maybe avocado toast.
Ooh, love that.
Do you have avocados or do they just like guac?
No, I have avocados.
Oh, they give you both.
Nice. What else are you gonna put on it? Avocado. What?
Avocado, tomato,
Onion?
some cream cheese.
My friend, when he makes like avocado toast, he like makes like guac.
Oh, I just slice it.
Same. He like literally makes like guac in a bowl and then shoves it on a thing.
They're
really good.
I
Are
think
they?
it gets too mushy. Like the bread and the guac is mushy.
Oh yeah, you're squishing them down.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
These ones are
You put more on. Teamwork makes the dream work.
road scorf them down.
Crush them.
So they're
Very
tasty.
good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're the best feeling. Me? Yeah.
Fill them with
Good
the
job.
steak sauce.
Oh, very nice.
Very
I can
nice.
Taste it.
Cool. I'll go to Kiefer. I think he's hungry.
Okay, Kiefer.
Okay, Kiefer.
Slot patty's ready.
Victoria, please go to the diary room.
I know you didn't say that. I know you
Oh, for sure I didn't. No chance.
There's
a lot. There's more to make. There's more to make.
Oh, this is tasty to you? Yeah, let's talk about it.
We have plates?
It smells
Eat a slop burger, go deep.
Oh, bro. You already had some?
Oh yeah, crush.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy.
There are so many, so just go nuts.
Is this, I could take one of these?
Me either way. I was like, just eat
I'm
another
not
one.
having one, so go ahead.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All I have vases.
Go ahead.
Go right ahead.
I'm sad. Pass me the BBQ. Oh, we're going through this. We gotta go request for some more barbecue.
I feel like there's some in the cupboard.
Yeah, I think above.
Is there?
There's like mayo. There's
Oh yeah,
everything
was
there.
that steak sauce?
That's what I put in these
Put it
ones.
in.
Filled them.
Is there any more left?
Yeah, tons.
Yeah.
Some H.
Good.
Oh, I can't say it. Some steak sauce.
I need to flip these. I think they're getting a little crisp. Maybe not. No, I guess not.
That's about as good as you can fucking make slop taste.
Oh yeah.
Way better than the sweet ones.
Really good.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'm just tired of sweet, like something.
Yeah, I think that's what the issue is. We're all just like tired of having sweet things.
Oh no, I haven't even had jam in 2 days.
Really? You just made peanut butter?
On toast, yeah.
I kind of swap it alternate.
I guess I forgot that peanut butter is
I
just
lost my
savory.
fucking water bottle again. I'm worse than Spicy V.
Don't kill me.
Kind of panic when you lose it too, eh?
It's
Yeah.
Just like,
Because
Like
it's
I guess
literally
I
your
just won't
lifeline.
drink water again.
I know, but it's kind of something to do at the same time.
She's looking.
Oh, fuck.
This is my life.
Nah. Fuck.
This is my life.
But for real, bro, this is the best slop I've had since I got
Well.
since I've eaten slop.
Miss
What was that?
Miss Beth made it.
Beth,
Beth flop.
proud of you.
You're not gonna dip it in mayo? Would you love to dip in mayo?
Mm-hmm. Where have that?
In the fridge. Miss Beth Lamb.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Thanks for your help, Brayden.
But of course. I love we all just come to terms with slop now.
It
Tina?
smells so good in the
Latoya.
backyard. I almost said the
Oh really?
Kyle.
It smells like you're cooking hamburgers.
I wish.
It's kind of like a veggie burger.
That's what I tell myself, and it just
Yeah.
helps it go down.
Like if we could put beans in this,
That's what I was saying.
that would be good.
That would be good. Are you not a white sauce guy?
I'm a white sauce guy. I'll try a little bit of mayo.
You're gonna have one too, right?
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
You're gonna have one too.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said you're not a white sauce guy either.
Oh, no, you are.
Yeah, it was like a little nice Alfredo.
I'll eat this and then we'll swap a real soon. Still disgusting, but
Oh, yeah, like it's not delicious
No.
in any way or form.
I'd eat another one.
Okay.
yeah,
Here.
please do.
Still tons to make.
Okay, one more.
You give a mouse a cookie.
Okay, keeper.
I'll flip this line.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
I literally walk around going, okay, keeper. Bray just drags me on national television.
It was one time. And you've just made it live on and on.
It was hype.
Oh, fuck.
Shut up.
Was that a whole thing? Yeah, fuck.
I love when Beth says fuck.
I think that literally is your catchphrase. Because you literally make me say it more than I've ever said it in my entire life.
Fuck!
I don't know what they're putting on TV.
Who knows? All I know is you're our only hope.
I am really holding it together here. Probably get called the S word when I leave.
Yes.
Silly?
Silly.
No, you won't.
Oh, silly.
That smells good down here.
Come eat. Swap burgers.
The slop shop.
Slop birds?
I was the slop shop.
Dab.
Maybe I should.
Do a little bit of that.
But honestly, it took hours to make.
It takes so long to cook.
Yeah, it's like you can't get that like this.
Take
so
all
top
in.
hot
Oh
enough.
my
This
gosh,
one's
they're
thin, yeah.
so good. There's tons, so like have to this round.
I'm just gonna have a little bit here before we head outside.
Now you mix it up
It smells really good.
and just pray.
Let's add to this one.
A little bit bigger.
Let us pray.
There's so much left in here.
I like that. They're nice.
Yea,
and
though
thin.
I walk through the valley of the
you
shadow
want
of
another one?
slop.
No, no.
Can I have one of these?
No,
Of course.
I had two.
Oh, you got two.
Yeah.
They're cut off.
What are people putting on them?
Not enough for
Every condiment under the sun.
Sauce, ketchup,
Ketchup good?
Yeah,
mayo.
bowl too.
I think so.
Ketchup's a good choice.
Ketchup, mayo.
I kind of like the mustard cheese.
Pass me the ketchup.
No, no.
I don't want to reach over.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Just really flatten it out like flat and thin, baby.
Oh, this is actually. Are we allowed
That's that
steak
thing
sauce?
for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
it's on the
I hope
slop
so.
list.
This thing's fucking
Oh, are
good.
we?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on the
maybe
slop
I'll try
list.
that too.
Oh, when we can have egg.
I
This
would
is
be
my
so
favorite on
guilty.
poached eggs.
Oh no.
Oh, very nice.
I go through it like crazy at my house. We call it brown sauce, although I think this is
Brown
a different
sauce.
brown than what I use.
That's what everyone always says when I serve. Can I have some brown sauce?
Is it two
Really?
letters?
Like
What
that
are you
steak?
thinking? I think it is. That looks like
We
a
call it
Never heard that in my entire life.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry?
Because
I've never heard
I
that
love
in
it.
my
I put it
entire
on
life.
everything. It's my favorite on
Yeah,
steak.
me too. Me
What is
too.
this?
People are
Like
always like,
a
"Oh, you're
HP
ruining. Like
sweet and
you're not
tangy.
supposed to put anything on a steak." I'm like, "Well, I
For
do."
me.
Fuck. Really depends
Never
on the
feels
kind
the
of meat.
choice.
Thank you
Stop.
guys for
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop.
slaving over the slop.
Welcome. You have it anyway.
It does take a hell of a long time to cook, though, eh?
Yeah.
Right?
Isn't it kind of weird? Like, what are you eating?
I don't understand.
I know.
I don't understand how it takes so long.
Anything else would burn. Anything else.
No,
oh,
right?
God, what am I thinking?
Oh,
I
that's
just
the story of
showered.
My life.
Yeah, no, anything else? I would burn.
Oh,
Would ignite.
yes.
This?
Even like a big chunk of steak, like
Right?
would be charred. So
Not
whatever's
this.
in it, that
Still nasty.
Yeah, it's not great.
I mean, it's better.
To me, it's better than another PB&J sandwich. So that's where I'm at.
Who's sitting here?
Yeah,
today?
Tara, tomorrow you gotta hook us up with some slop shakes.
I can't even believe I forgot to make one today.
It was an eventful day.
Yeah.
Like during people hadn't even eaten when we got locked up in the
yeah,
HOH.
that's true. Yeah. I know. We had just done our ball pit. We did our first round of laps.
Oh, how'd you like?
We did doing laps in the ball pit is actually really hard.
Oh, I can imagine. It's
if
like
you
going
want to
through
do
water.
like a quick little around, we just like made a circle, but we did like 5 laps, and we came out like I think you could do like a HIIT style workout, like 5 laps, come out for like say a minute, go back in and do 5 laps, like just to get. We were both like.
It was pretty intense.
A little embarrassing.
It's hard in there. It's like walking through water.
What time do you think it is?
That's just 5:40.
I think it's around 5.
Later.
Later?
Way later.
Okay, 6:40 then.
When we were brewing up the house meeting, you were saying it was 4:30. Like the sun was over there.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I don't even know.
I might
didn't
go
even
outside
guess
to see
today.
if it's like it's got to be
Pitch
dark.
black.
What's this?
I think this is great.
I don't know who made that. Okay.
Try.
And she
You're
went
a
to the
champ.
DR.
Oh, I was like, no.
Is that your
It's not
first on
that bad.
Friday?
I was so I started making it, they're like, actually,
I don't
fuck
mind
it.
this.
I can't.
I don't love it, but I don't mind it.
Yeah.
It's actually like you know what? I kind of like this. Good.
How are you feeling?
I mean, I feel okay. I was just telling some people downstairs, like, I don't feel great about the situation because, like the situation that he was put in, because I feel like genuinely bad for someone, like when they're exiled like that. But I just want to make it clear to everyone that I was just defending my. I just want to make it clear to everyone that I had to defend myself in the situation because at the end of the day, I'm on the block next to him, and like while people are telling me like it's going to be a unanimous vote, like it doesn't matter. I still need to like clear my name out of things that he's saying, right? So like that's why I piped up. I actually would have preferred not to have spoken so much in the conversation, but that's why I had to pipe up so much because it was Rohan this, and this, and all of the things he was saying were getting tangled, and so I had to clarify that for everybody, but especially Jed, who was calling the meeting, right? Because I don't want him to think that I'm putting forth this like massive plan to backdoor him, right? Which, if in this point still baffles me. If I wanted to do it, I would have just done it to Austin, who is supposedly my alliance member. You know what I mean? So, you know, in an ideal world, I wouldn't want to put someone in that situation where like everybody's like entirely against them, because you do feel bad for them on a human level, not on an emotional level. But I do like want to make sure to have conversations with everyone, just make it clear like I did have to defend myself because I can't have my name like dragged through the mud like that and put in one 4-person alliance and another 4-person alliance, and that I want this person out and this person out, because none of it is true.
Right.
So, I mean, I just wanted to get like your take on, because you're a very transparent, like 100% transparent person. So I just wanted to get your like take on the meeting and I guess the situation in general, the mood in the house.
I think the mood in the house has definitely changed.
Yeah.
I think there's like, I mean, like there's people are in the kitchen right now sitting down talking, but I think it's, and you know, probably enjoying each other's company and stuff, but I think there's like an unspoken like discomfort in the house. I think our room might be awkward tonight. I don't know. Maybe it will be okay. Maybe, I don't know. But I think like with everything that's happened over the past few days, we've still managed to make our room somewhat still enjoyable and comfortable. I don't know how it's going to be tonight. I can tell you that from my point of view, I understand completely the situation that you were in and that you had to defend yourself. It's not like you were yelling or like attacking him. I can see that you were literally just defending your name and your game, and that's respectable. And I think that you did it, and like I've said to you from day one, like your name's been dragged. This isn't the first time, and you've always handled it really well. You've always been cool and calm, even when Josh wanted your name on the block last week. You never blew up. You literally stayed calm, and you haven't been playing an emotional game, and you spoke very well in the meeting. So I definitely respect you for that. I'm not really a part of this, like everything that's going on. So like I walked into the backyard late and to hear everything that Josh had said, and then like literally as soon as I walked in and you guys told me, like it was decided that a meeting was called, and we all came inside, and it kind of just happened really, really fast. So yeah, I do feel like, I mean, and I mean, Josh tried to drag my name too, so
Right.
I actually understand how you
Yeah,
feel because
yeah.
I've been there as well.
Right.
But I do agree with you that basically the whole house is against him, and I'm not gonna be mean to him. I'm not gonna like on a personal level,
Right.
Because you're right. Like, I wouldn't want to be in that situation where somebody was being mean to me, or because this is a hard game, and not only are you, you know, isolated with the people in this house trying to play this game, but the whole world is watching and judging and critiquing, and we don't know what it's going to be like when he gets out there and what people are going to say about him and criticize his game or whatever.
Right.
So definitely, I'm not going to like he was out there talking to me and Tina at the top of the stairs, and you know, I wasn't gonna just like get up and walk away from him. I don't have much to say to him. I don't want to talk any game with him. But on a personal level, like you know, Josh, are you okay? Or if he does approach me and want to talk on a personal level, I am okay with that because I just wouldn't want to feel terrible as a person in this house. But on a game level, I don't have anything to say to him. I can't imagine anybody else does. But if you're concerned about how I feel about how you handled the situation, I think you handled it well.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's just I want to get the, because like obviously like you're in the moment, you have to like say what you need to say, but like
Yeah, you're not just gonna sit there and let the guy put all this stuff out there and not say anything, because if you don't say anything, then you leave the opening.
Exactly.
You leave you leave people to draw their own conclusions, and that potentially could ruin your game.
Yeah, exactly. And like the main thing I wanted to do was defend everything that was said about me. So whenever my name was coming up, I obviously had to speak up. Whenever Austin's name was coming up, she had to speak up. Kyle, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So everybody did their own bits. And the main thing I wanted for sure Jed to understand is that I never put his name out there. And when Austin was talking to me about who's going on the block, it was between him and I, right? If you weren't going up, Braden's not going up. And so I said, I'll take one for the team. And I didn't even mention put Jed up. And so that's what pisses me off, because Josh explicitly did that same thing. Right? He went up to Austin and he said put Jed up. He said put Latoya up. And so that's what got me really mad, because I was out here like trying to take a bullet for Jed.
He said put Toya up.
Huh?
He said put Toya up.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Somebody else told me that. I thought, didn't Jed say that in the hot tub the other night? Or somebody said that in the hot tub?
Maybe.
I think what happened is he like put up a strong player.
Right. So then you make the assumption
he was talking
that
through the pros and cons of you and Jed, right? So, and I was like, and I said to Austin, if you feel best about me being on the block next to Josh, then I don't mind keeping the seat warm and like taking one for the team, right? And so like, because I don't want you to have to sit on the block, and I want Jed to have to sit on the block, because if something happens and people decide they wanted to get him out or they wanted to get you out, like I don't want that to happen. And so like obviously like I'm cognizant of the situation. I don't want people to think like, oh, he's this massive target now, like let's keep him in the house, because at the end of the day he's dragged a lot of people's names.
Yeah. Is that what you're afraid of? That people are gonna like?
Well, I think it's probably a little bit irrational. I don't think it's a justified feeling. I'm pretty sure if the vote were right now, it would still be unanimous.
Yeah.
But I don't want people to get that impression. You know what I mean? Because I can understand why people would think that.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying?
No, I see. Yep, I see what you're saying.
So, but I don't want people to get that impression, because this house meeting was called and everybody's laundry was kind of aired out.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he's told lies about you, he's told lies about me, and I want people to understand that if he hasn't told lies about them yet, he will if he stays in this game.
Yeah.
And it's going to affect them later on at much more of a critical juncture of this game.
Right.
And so, I think, I think that feeling's a little bit irrational. I think, again, if the vote were right now, it'd still be unanimous. But I do want to talk through scenarios and make sure that nobody's head is going that direction, because that would be problematic.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with everything that you're saying. Yeah. Like I told you, like, you know where I stand. I've been...
Well, I appreciate you, because you came up and told me, like, don't even campaign to me.
Yeah, like, you know where I stand. Yeah. That hasn't changed. Okay. If it does, I would let you know, but I still stand where I stand.
Right.
Like,
okay, and I think... And the reason I wanted to talk to you is because I think you're 100% transparent. You like tell it like it is. You're real, and so like I think like if you never even got that impression of going down that route, then I think that's how most people probably think, right? Is how you're thinking right now. Okay, so that's good.
All right.
But yeah, I do. And again, I am going to pull him aside and talk to him. Maybe
Yeah.
I might just do it right now, actually, if he's
Yeah,
available.
he's in the room by himself. He's literally just sitting on the bed, and like Tina and I were at the top of the stairs, just kind of like talking about everything that happened on the couch. And he came over, and we were just like, like, are you good? And he's just like, nope, like, I'm good. I promise. Like, day 3, I had my meltdown, but I'm handling this really well. This is just a game.
Yeah.
I'm playing my game, and whatever.
Right.
And I hope that he is good. Like, I hope he's he actually is
yeah.
good, and he's not just trying to like put on this front, but he's literally like in the room, sitting on the bed, just sitting there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just would not want to be in this house and be isolated. It sucks, but like he did it to himself. Like,
Well, exactly right. He did this upon himself, and I like you're saying, I do feel genuinely bad that he's in this exile type of position, because I want everybody to be okay emotionally, psychologically, whatever.
yeah,
And if he's in a position where he's not, then that sucks. So that's why I want to talk to him and just be like, all right, like, let's be civil about this.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have your arguments, and you have to like campaign for yourself to stay in the house. But if I find out about it, like, it has to be brought to and really, I didn't call like, I wasn't going to call the house meeting. I was just going to kind of handle it with individual people.
What do you think about the house meeting? What do you think?
I didn't mind it, actually. Like,
Okay.
I thought it was fine.
Okay.
But I wasn't going to be the one to call it. You know what I mean? Like, I was going to let Jed call it if he wanted to, because his name was specifically tossed out as this target. So I think like he was like more so affected by the whole situation. Obviously, I'm sitting on the block next to him.
Yeah,
but his name was like this so-called target. So if Jed wanted to find out who in the house was actually saying his name, then the house meeting was appropriate. And I think that I wasn't against having the house meeting, but if he wanted to call it, then I would have been part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's how I saw it.
Yeah.
So I respect the move for him to call it.
Mhm.
It needed to be done. And now at least everything's out in the air. So and at least Jed can feel comfortable that his name is cleared. That's what I want for him.
Yeah.
I didn't even want I wanted him to like, be safe this week, because he's an asset, I think, for us. So that's where my head's at. But I'm at the end of the day, am I sad? Am I upset, or am I glad that it happened? I'm glad that it happened. I think that it needed to happen, and that allowed people to see like point 1, point 2, point 3 not necessarily tie together.
Exactly.
What comes out of Josh's mouth, right? Because if he talks to individual people, he can make it sound like it's true.
Right.
Group setting,
for sure.
he can't.
He can't.
That's why it was appropriate.
Exactly. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. When you bring it all together and tie it in, it doesn't make any sense. But like on a one-on-one, it could be perceived that okay, maybe this is true.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you being 100 with me.
Yeah.
And I just want to get your perspective,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go chat with him. And
Yeah.
be civil about the whole situation. Make
Yeah.
sure he's doing okay emotionally and all that.
Sounds good. I'm gonna see if I can eat something.
Yeah. Go try those slot burgers. They're good. Yeah. Well, I was gonna come chat with you. I mean, like, obviously it sucks, like how it went down and all that.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Somebody made coffee? Oh, tea. Is there more hot water? Is the hot water there?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh.
Not
Oh,
put my
absolutely.
hand up and be like, well, but
Yeah.
so.
No, that's like the realest thing. Like,
Yeah.
I knew that already.
Yeah.
It wasn't you. It was just him implying that people were saying
Yeah.
things that I haven't heard yet.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you'd already told me that, so I was like, no.
Yeah.
It was the people that I was worried that I was thinking I was building these relationships with.
Yeah.
That were talking shit behind my back.
No, totally.
That's what I wanted to know.
And I just never want to make assumptions. I knew you weren't calling me out in
Right.
that situation. I don't think that you think anything by it, but I'm never not going to come and speak
Yeah.
to you.
No, for sure.
You know.
No, definitely not. And I think a lot of people are in that position where it's like, no one's really giving us a reason. Like, this is just.
No.
Like, if this is easy with Josh because of all the reasons he's given.
Yeah.
But it's like starting next week, it's like,
And it is going to be a tricky situation. And I have said it to people, like, if I win and say it stays on teams, your team is small.
Right.
Like
there's gonna be some stuff.
There's
yeah.
like, you know, like there's people that I think I feel good with. There's like, and just being like straight honest, like I wouldn't say your name because I think it's too scary. It's not because I have like this super awesome game relationship with you. We haven't talked a lot of game.
Right.
But I'm not going to throw my game under the bus in that way.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. And I'm the same way. Like I'm thinking about me if I win. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, cause there's just no one that have like really done anything. That's why I was trying to get the root of it. Cause I was like, if someone is gunning for me, then I want to know, just in case I win, I want them out, right?
I was legit, if I, like say on Thursday, if I win HOH and it stays teams, I was already planning on having a chat with you to see if you would want to go up so that you could fight for a veto.
Right.
So you couldn't be backdoored.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
And building, like, the only reason why I kind of want any sort of power in this house, the reason why I was choked about the power of veto, is because I'm not having a lot of conversations yet. But I also understand that it's really early in the game. People are still feeling people out. I want people to see that my word means something, and that when you tell me something, it doesn't travel to 10 people.
Right.
But stuff like that takes time.
Right.
And I'm not in this house to make assumptions.
Good.
I don't want to make assumptions about, and I hope that people aren't making assumptions about me, like even, you know, like obviously me and Tina are close because we have a lot in common. Like we're older, you know, like I'm not always going to be in like your guys' like bro conversations or like hot tub, like it's different things.
Yeah.
And I'm not assuming that because you are having these connections with other people, that that's exactly who you're working with.
Right. Because that would be stupid.
Well, no,
You know? Like at the end of the day, this is a house and you're living with people.
No, and
So,
like
yeah,
sometimes the best things are like, I'm looking for somebody that I can work with that maybe people don't think
From a
that
distance.
I'm working with.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But I would never want to be in a position with you where I'm not just being like real with you.
100%.
Because that's all I have to play. Like I'm older in this house. I'm not going to be able to connect on each level as other people. So literally all I have is kind of like my word and my loyalty.
And that's like one of the strongest assets in this house.
Yeah.
And that's what I've said from the beginning. Like I trust you.
Yeah.
You talk about personal things.
Yeah.
And then when it comes time, like I'm open to talk about game whenever.
For sure.
So.
And I think it's, and I don't, because I haven't spoken a lot of game with you, it doesn't mean that I don't want to. I think Thursday's going to show a lot.
Yep.
And I'm the type of person where like, it is kind of nice to keep the cards just a little bit like close to see how other people are feeling because I don't know. I will say like for sure I feel like am I on the outside of stuff sometimes, but that's not necessarily a bad thing for me. I can't be in every single conversation.
Right.
You know, like when the time comes.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens on Thursday, because I've even said to people like if like obviously on Thursday like I would want to win because I don't feel super secure because I can be on the outs. But I'm going to have a lot of conversations with people if I were to win because I have no idea what I would do.
Right.
Because it's not like it's not a sprint. This is a marathon.
Yeah.
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Like you
Yes.
have to think your long game.
Yeah.
And just like obviously I wouldn't be throwing out your name week 2.
Yeah.
I'm just not that dumb.
Yeah. And I know that. I never once thought you like
Yeah.
had that in mind.
But I didn't want you to like
Yeah.
think that I wasn't going to come and talk to you and just
No.
assume that you know.
No, I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I just like, yeah, we obviously need to talk more game, but like on
Yeah.
a personal level, like fully trust
Yeah.
and vibe with you.
And I think our game talk will come. I don't have to
yeah.
rush that with you.
Yeah. 100%. Like,
Because I do feel like it's not, you would be nowhere on my radar right now straight up because it wouldn't happen. So like, I don't know if that gives you like any sort of like peace of mind.
Yeah.
For right now, like I'm not oblivious to what's going on in the house. I know you have a lot of really good connections with people. I know there's a lot of people that aren't going to say your name. And for that reason is why I won't be saying your name.
Right.
Because I am on the outs.
And for that reason, I want you here.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, I want people here that aren't going to say my name within the next week or two. You know what I mean?
Do you think there was like any, with Josh and his rant, do you think there was like any truth to his bullshit or no?
I think there could have been some truth. Like Ty and I were kind of talking about it. Like most of his lies are rooted in some sort of truth
Yeah.
that he just kind of either
And then
blew up or
blurs that.
twisted. Yeah. So I feel like there could be some things that he was telling the truth about. I do feel like Kyle and Ro have something going on.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious, but I don't think that they're dumb enough to speak about me and Ty right now.
Yeah.
Because they know that we could probably get them out if we
Yeah.
wanted to. But I don't think that they're, so I don't think they were blatantly saying our name. So I think that was a lie.
Yeah.
But I do think that there is a connection there, and I think that they're trying to kind of build a bit of a,
Yeah.
alliance.
Oh, and like I obviously assume, again, I'm making assumptions. I feel like you and Austin are good from what I can visibly see.
Yeah.
But when I had that conversation with her, I'm just being straight with you, it was only pawn talk.
Right.
Like I didn't get a single vibe from her that she would want to come after you. Like not even in the slightest.
Right.
Which I think you already know that.
Yeah, like I was pretty
But I even
comfortable.
told
Yeah.
Austin, like I was like, I will back you up on that when he tried to drag you into
Mhm,
that.
mhm.
Because I know when we had that small conversation about pawn, that's all it was.
Yeah, yeah. And I knew once he started talking about Austin dragging me, that it was a lie. Because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've had good conversations with her and like we're pretty good.
Yeah.
And I know that she wouldn't be making those kind of moves. And if she
No.
was, I would be on the block right now.
And she was even, like, because when I initially brought it to her, it was like, Jed's not going home. And depending on where you are, because the cool thing with Austin winning and being on my team and being safe with her is it did give us a chance to talk without bullshit.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason for me to try and fire anything up because I'm safe anyway. And the conversation was like, could this be a decent move to maybe build a relationship with Ro if that's what she wanted?
Mhm.
And she was pretty clear on where her allegiance lied between like you and Ro, and she was still confident that Ro would be safe.
100%.
And that is like a legit conversation.
Yeah, and I
That
completely believe that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I never once wavered from that. So like when he
Yeah.
started talking about that, I was like, okay, now I know you're just bullshitting me.
Yeah.
And I know that, like, I trust Austin enough to tell me that Ro put himself up, pretty much saying, put me up.
Yeah.
Jed's too risky to go up right
And
now.
I think he did say that
And
too.
I think he did say that.
Because
so
he
that-
told me he was going to say
exactly.
that to her.
So that shows, I can be okay with Ro for now at least,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even if he wants to come for me later, that's fine. But I know for a fact that Josh has put things out there about me multiple times.
Yeah.
So he has to go.
And
That's
maybe
just like,
he's just trying to put cracks in your foundation.
Yeah.
I think you did the right thing by like calling like the house meeting.
Yeah. And I'm not digging you as a person. I'm not doing anything like that. It's strictly game talk.
Yeah.
If,
It was a little uncomfortable to watch, but
Yeah.
I think he did it to himself.
Yeah.
And I think everybody understands why you did, like you kind of had to.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because he would have just went on for days.
Well, yeah, he would have went.
Yeah.
He would have went to every single person, lied to every single one of them, and assuming that none of them talk to each other, it could really start turning things in people's heads.
Absolutely.
All of a sudden, he flips the vote again. We win. He's safe for another week. He's here for
Absolutely.
week 5. Like it just he wins
It
an
could
HOH.
keep going, it could keep going, it could keep going.
That's how it works. That's how guys like him get to the Final Four.
Yeah.
So, and he tells me that he wouldn't win next to me. He would. He flipped the house 3 times. He put 2 of the biggest players on the block. Like that's a winning game.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, if you can keep skating by like that.
Yeah. I'm like, you would beat me right now.
When you're a
You
massive
would.
target.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, yeah, that's just it. But yeah, I fully I trust you, and I know that you didn't have any
It
malicious,
wasn't, yeah.
malicious
I'm
intentions.
like, I know that he knows it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously going to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, 100%.
And then, honestly, we'll see like where the chips fall on Thursday, and that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Because we don't know if it's still going to be.
Yeah, we don't know
teams.
anything about teams. That's gonna make a huge difference if it's teams or not.
Yeah.
But-
And if it is still teams, and if I do win,
Mhm.
that was already the conversation that I was going to have with you.
Mhm.
If you wanted that option,
Yeah.
because it is a valid option. There's not. You got 5 people in your room. If 2 are up, 1 gets picked, takes somebody off. It doesn't leave a pool.
Right.
That was already a conversation that I was planning on having with you.
100%. 100%. Yeah,
Again,
and
like,
I
I don't
appreciate
even-
you even giving me that option because like a lot of people wouldn't.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, for me, it's like I'm on the outs, and I know that I'm going to have to start building trust in different ways.
Mhm.
And that for me, like, power is good in that way.
Mhm.
To start building trust with people.
Absolutely.
Because I am on the outs a little bit. I
Mhm.
don't think I'm so far on the outs where, like, people can't work with me. I don't think anybody's, like, fully, like, set in stone.
No.
It's too early. You don't know who's full of shit.
And the teams thing is just like throwing a wrench in everything. You can't even.
It does make it
You don't know what to do.
It does make it very
Yeah,
difficult.
like it's forcing your hand in
Mhm.
a certain way.
1000%.
So, like we'll see what happens with the teams and whatever, but
Yeah.
and like who wins obviously, but 100%.
Yeah,
talk
and I do
again.
think that people will, like Thursday, I think everybody's gonna try, no matter what it is.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like everybody's kind of like, what is happening?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that's when like some real truths will come out.
Yes. Yeah. It's gonna be the first like real move of the game.
I mean, this game's already so crazy. I'm like, there's only been 3 episodes.
I know.
They don't even know what to be showing
There's like
people.
30 episodes.
They don't even know what to be showing people. Like, there's so much like, I'm like, I can't even believe it. I've been in my first house meeting. I keep laughing with everybody though. I'm like, my kids think I'm on a show and I'm not gonna be in any of these. I'm not even in the fucking TikTok. My kids just think I'm gone. Like, where is mom? She's like, whatever. It's fine.
You're in all the
Fine.
videos though.
I don't even care. But I'm like, there's just so much shit that's already like even.
A lot of content.
I don't even think my best jokes are gonna make it, and that's like what I'm here for. Canada doesn't
I'm
even know
dead.
that I'm funny yet.
I'm dead. Well, thanks for coming
Yeah.
to chat. We'll
Yeah.
talk to you then.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It depends on the flavor.
Actually, so good Friday.
Could you? No.
I know, I already
You?
did.
Exactly, no.
I couldn't see these
There
there.
you go.
Oh, I used to have a dope oyster bar in Van called the Fish Shack. And you can get really good oysters right
We're
off
into
the ground.
Love them.
What's that crab place?
What?
Oh, Buckers. Never hate shrimp.
Nearby. Apparently it's so good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Same. Going
I
down
used
the
to go
bridge.
prawn fishing all the time.
Me looking.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
One of my
big
favorite
ass
views at night,
prawns.
going over that bridge.
Really?
Some of them
That's
are
very
huge.
nice.
They're huge. They're so delicious. Just eat them right out of the trap.
Yeah, when I see that little ring thing and people have the shrimp and they dip bucket in the middle and
Like, I hate it.
You gotta catch shrimp out of the ocean.
Do you like oysters?
I don't think I've really had them.
Tabasco?
Mm.
Horseradish, lemon? Horseradish, lemon? Oh, you do like them? Love them. Could
Love
have 50 of them.
Never
Yeah,
had.
I could, yeah. I don't know what my limit
do we
is
care
because
what
I've
they
never
look
had
What
it.
do they taste like?
They're like,
the
salty.
sea.
Like
They
salty.
taste like the sea.
Like do they
Yeah.
taste like scallops or like do they taste like?
I don't even know how to.
They taste like
You had what?
A pretty good chat with Jeff.
Oh, I like the big ones. I don't know where the hell everybody is. I guess maybe it's just Kyle and Ro that I don't know where they are. Maybe they're upstairs. No, well, I just like wanted to chat with them about because I kind of like said his name as pawn, so obviously like wanted to clear that up. Which I think he like kind of like knew.
Yeah.
Like obviously I'm not like, and now I'm almost like, oh, should I talk to him about calling 5-foot people 13-year-olds? I just think I'm gonna let it go. But we were actually having a good talk where I wanted to be like, oh well, and I did kind of want to tell you, I don't think he meant it in a bad way. But fuck it, whatever.
Yeah. So what did he say? Is he good?
I think he knew. Like he's like, oh, like I didn't think. At least that's what he said to me.
Yeah.
But then it was awkward because like he came out and Josh were out, and we were like talking in the corner where I'm like,
I know, right? None worse when you're having a conversation with someone.
oh yeah, and you just like feel like you're, because it was just like something about what he already knew that I said that anyway.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a big secret. I'd already told him it.
No. God, it's a nice night. It's a gorgeous night.
But I am wondering if what Josh said maybe made him like question some things.
Yeah, like, you know, because Jed made a comment. He said that a lot of people threw his name under the bus and were saying, but, like, who?
Yeah.
Because I know I didn't say anything
Yeah.
about fucking Jed.
Oh, right? Like, the only time I said his name was as a pawn,
and
which I told him.
That's right. So, like...
I think we're in, like, I don't mind this drama. I think we're...
Oh, yeah, no, this shields.
And I even told him, I'm like, I haven't talked much game with you. It's not that I don't want to talk game with you. It's just nobody knows what's happening next.
Yeah.
And I did already kind of say, I did kind of say, I was like, you know, like, I don't want to make assumptions. And I did even say, I'm like, you know, like, me and Tina, like, we're close because, you know, we have a lot in common.
That's right.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going to have the same bro conversations.
No, exactly.
I'm
And
not going to be in, like,
I think
the
they
hot
get that
tub.
because I've said that
I
to a
think
couple
so,
of people
too.
as well. Like, you know, and, you know, same thing with Latoya.
I mean, obviously.
I've said that, you know. Like I've said.
We are friends and we are TNT. That's ours.
Hashtag TNT. That's hilarious.
It's a alliance of two. Oh yeah, I forgot that is actually a.
It is too.
It is. Sorry. You're right. You're right, big brother. When you're right, you're right.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
But I did kind of say, you know, like, I'm kind of on the outside right now, and the only card that I have to play is my word.
Yeah.
I don't have another one.
No.
And I told him that, like, it's like building like some rapport. I'm like, I don't have you as a direct target, and I'm just going to be super honest because I know that you're not on anybody's radar. So for me to put you on mine would be suicide to my game.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So it was actually a good conversation.
Well, that's good.
I feel bad that I was upset with him earlier. He is
you know.
He is actually a nice guy.
I haven't talked much game with Jed myself either, to be honest with you. Very
he might
briefly,
be a-
right? I don't know. Maybe it's just.
He might be like even like smart, like, because I kind of said to him, like, I don't want to be working with always the obvious choices.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's really a smart game move.
No, you work with the
I'm
obvious
not,
choices.
I'm not cutting out the possibility of working with somebody like Jed if nobody thinks that's even in the realm of
No,
possibility.
absolutely.
Like,
That's right. Yeah,
and
everybody's
I
going
did
to
say
make
to
the
him, I'm
assumptions.
like, I'm not making any decisions until like we start seeing people show.
Yeah.
So, but it was awkward because then Josh walked out and I was like, ooh, great.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting week. Like, I think, you know, unfortunately, I think Josh, you know, it's fate sealed. I mean, there's nothing that I don't think he can do or say right now that's going to change anything.
No, I don't think so.
But next week is going to be interesting on so many levels.
I honestly don't know if we have to gun for it.
Yeah, I was almost kind of thinking that, like, the competitor in me does not want to not
For
compete
sure.
because I've competed my whole life.
And if it is something that I feel like I'm capable of.
We use everything, like fish heads, the tails, everything, the bones.
Kiefer, I have a question, but I don't want it to come out disrespectful, but I've never met anyone better in my life that I could ask to